Hiya, darlings! This is hololive English-Advent-'s Devilish Diva, the one and only Nerissa Ravencroft. Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years, you'd like to meet me and go over everything. You know, they say that time is supposed to heal, but I haven't done much healing. Hello? Can you hear me? Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you for 950,000 subscribers! Oh my god. Sorry. So I'm testing out. You might have noticed that my tracking on my face is a bit more better. My eyebrows actually move. But because I'm turned a bit to the side, it looks a bit funny at the moment. Give me one sec to just fix my positioning so I don't look so chopped. No one wants their Oshi to look chopped, am I right? Well, I wanted to do a little celebration. My cats are fighting in the background. One, as you guys know, I recently got my PC here in Japan, which is great. I haven't had a lot of time to use it, but it's fine. I have it, which means I can start actually installing things and not have to worry about bouncing somewhere else and getting a different computer that's not mine, you know. So that's exciting. That's a happy... Whoa. It's a happy moment. Am I really quiet? Is that any better? Oh my gosh. One sec. Let me turn down the monitor. It's really loud in my ears. I can't really hear myself. I'm not used to doing this though. Okay. There we go. Elizabeth, Echebet, I love you, my queen of the Rosarian kingdom, of the blood flame kingdom of the Rosarians. I keep thinking about you because so much Enreco stuff is on my timeline because I dared, when I was doing my karaoke, to make a reference to Enreco. And I might have accidentally rekindled some people's obsessions, including my own, but that's beside the point. As I was saying, thank you guys so much for 950,000 subscribers. I got my computer, so that's all set up. Still need to see that musical someday. I'll watch it with you. I'll sacrifice myself. We can watch it together. Look, let's find some time, get in call. We can watch either the German version or we can watch the Japanese version and we can just, you know, together. Yes, I had a fun day yesterday. It was actually supposed to actually genuinely be a rest day because I told my managers to take a break. And that I would not be bugging them for the first few days because all of us, let's be real, are very, very much working our asses off. Excuse my crude language. So I didn't want to bug them too much, so I decided I would meet one of my friends. And we went and we did something fun together. We got our eyelashes permed. It's just for fun. It's a good excuse. It's nice to do with your girlfriends. So it was a good time. And then that night there was also, last night, JST, there was the what is it called? English. Suddenly I don't speak any. There was the New Year's party with everybody. Mio's New Year's party. I got to get some subaru soba. I got to eat some food, like a lot of food that was provided. But this morning, I have eaten breakfast already, but that will not stop you guys from hearing me eat because I have a celebration. I have a celebration snack. Let me pull it out. I took a picture for you guys. Oh, I got some cheese tarts. Because I saw yesterday while I was out, I was looking through and I saw that we hit the 950,000 subscribers. And I was like, oh my god. So I decided to pick up a little celebration. So I got a cheese tart for me and a cheese tart for you. So I heated them up. I'll take a bite. Itadakimasu. I love cheese tarts. Why am I moving with every chew? You, as in you. You can eat the cheese tart. Well, I'll eat it for you. That's a secret. I'm gonna eat both of them. I'm gonna eat both of them, but one of them is for you. So as I'm eating it, I'm thinking of you while I eat both of them. But one of them, I'm like, I'm pretending I'm you while I'm eating it. Should I let you have cheese tart ASMR? I don't know how good it is. Ooh. Can we get a food mukbang? This is your food mukbang. Why does my piece... Your piece does not have hair in it. What? What? Why am I... Oh, my water bottle's in the way. But yeah, they're super yummy. I like them. They're yummy. So, I wanted to show you guys the cheese tarts that I got to celebrate. I suppose still eat the other one. I don't remember what flavor this one is. No, if there's any hair, it's probably my cat's hair. In which case, you just gotta accept it and eat it. BGM stopped? Yeah, I turned it off temporarily. Hope you're doing better. Thank you. How do cheese tarts taste? It's not like cheesecake exactly. So obviously it's got like the tart exterior. So the exterior is just like a regular tart that you'd get like a fruit tart. But then the cheese part is like this really loose, it's not liquidy. But it's not the texture of like a cheesecake. Like it's really loose. And it's not overly sweet. It definitely tastes like cheese. But it's not like what's the word I'm looking for? It's not like sweet. Like it's not like eating a cheesecake, but at the same time it's not like just eating straight cheese. Let's be monitoring. Thank God. I need her. I need her. You guys don't understand. This is literally... Liz, since you're here, I've been talking to Liz so much the past few days. It makes me so happy because for me, Liz genuinely feels like... I'm sure she feels this way too, but for me, I feel like she's definitely one of my best friends ever. So, Liz, I love you. Thank you for stopping by and monitoring me. Always here for you. I'm always here for you too. So if you ever need anything, don't be shy. I love you. Yeah, it's like a Danish. I don't know if I'd say it's like a Danish, perhaps. But that's probably a bit closer. That's probably a little bit closer to what you're imagining. I guess you're my bestie too. Anyway though, bestie, isn't it late for you? You should go to bed. Go to bed and have sweet dreams. But thank you for stopping by. You shouldn't stay up too late, or I'll cry. Friend zone? What do you mean friend zone? We've kissed on the lips. Albeit on accident. But I should. I feel like I've kissed quite a few hollow girls on the lips at this point. I'm very lucky. I'm so fortunate. How has this happened to me? Sleep well, Elizabeth. Oh. You kissed Ollie? Yeah, I've kissed Ollie. I've kissed Liz. Sure, I have kissed. I've kissed Bee-Boo, not on the lips, but I've just kissed her. I've kissed Callie on the head. I kiss Fuamoko all the time, not on the lips, but all over them. They're just so cute. I can't say no, you know? I can't say no to kissing them when we're in the same space. Have you kept a list? No. I don't think that far ahead. Whoa. All over? Yeah, all over their faces and necks. What about Gigi? I think I've kissed Gigi. But I don't know. I'm not actually sure. I feel like I have. Some JP. I've kissed a lot of JP on the hand, but I'm scared to go for their faces. I don't feel like... they'd have to do that first, and then I would happily. But I've already had all the luck of my lifetime. I've already had all the luck of my lifetime, currently. I've finished the tart, so I'll turn the BGM back on. Try Matsuri? I think Matsuri would accept it. I think she would like it a lot, actually. Anyway. Back on topic, cause sorry, why am I talking about my escapades of of kissing hollow girls? I don't really have much specifically to say. Apart from, I really appreciate you guys. You know, a lot of you have been here since the beginning, and there's some of you who became fans last year. And I'm sure we'll have new jailbirds who become fans this year. But I'm just really happy that we could all find each other in this little corner of the internet. And can continue to grow together, I suppose. I'll keep doing my best this year. Any 2026 goals, projects you are excited for? So last year, I'm going to be honest, since it's a new year, I can talk about it. Last year ended up being really disappointing for me specifically. Because I actually had quite a lot of projects planned, and it's not that any of them fell through, but the timeline of them just ended up taking a lot longer than expected. And it's not anyone's specific fault. Like, it's not like I wasn't working hard on them. It's not like the people being commissioned weren't working hard, or my manager. That's not the case. It's just sometimes that happens with projects where things take a lot longer than you'd expect them to. I'm still glad about everything I achieved last year, though. We released quite a few covers onto Spotify and streaming services. We also released another English lyric cover that I wrote lyrics for. We did 2 lives that were just my lives. One that I did together with Advent for my birthday, and then we did a musical live. I also got to feature in all of the Justice lives. So we got to have a lot of fun, but on the slight plus side, only slight, I'll say it's only slight, because those projects were delayed, they're definitely coming out this year. Everything already has a release date. So, everything that was delayed is now on its way to come out. Which is really good. I'm really happy about. So, we worked really hard last year still. And now this year, hopefully we'll be able to feast upon some of the spoils of my hard work. But I'm also already starting a lot of other projects, so hopefully all of them will have very strict deadlines this time to hopefully ensure that everything goes according to my ideas. But do you have your 1 million wish thought up already? Yes, I know exactly what I'm gonna do for my million wish already. I already know exactly what I'm going to do. Breaks are important too. Breaks are important. I still wish I had time to take a proper break. I know I saw some people, not to acknowledge negativity, saying that they were disappointed by this year. I'm really sorry you feel that way. I know some of you obviously watch Holo for these streamers, and you want to watch streams all the time, and that's totally understandable, and I haven't streamed very much this year. I still streamed quite a bit, all things considered, but I didn't stream as much as I usually do this last year. So, again, if you feel that way, I'm sorry, but sadly for me, it's not like I was just taking a break. Sadly. No, we're not disappointed. Thank you for those of you who do say that. I do appreciate this. Your kindness. So, do a movie watch along with my family. I don't think we'll be seeing my family for a while. But yeah, and then we had Fez. We'll have Fez again this year. And last year we also had the EN concert. And hopefully we'll have another one this year. So. But I have a lot of stuff cooking in the oven that has release dates. So hang tight. I enjoy every stream no matter the frequency. You guys are so sweet. I'm really glad though, because at the very least I'm getting to really focus in on the things that I'm really, really passionate about recently. You guys probably don't know this about me, but I really like doing a kind of project managing in a sense. I really like doing like big, like for example, as you saw, I did 2 lives last year, which is actually, one of them was technically my 2024 birthday live, but I delayed it because I was like, I don't have an idea yet. Let me cook. And that's how we got Requiem for Love. And then for the next one, I wanted to do one that was more traditional with Advent. So then that was my other birthday live. But I'm being a part of those, like, those sorts of events, I really like. Like, I like thinking about everything. I like finding all the people I want to work with and coming up with the ideas and talking to other people. Like, that's something I really enjoy. I wish there was an easier way to make content with that sort of stuff, you know. But sadly, it's without spoiling everything, it's difficult. One sec. I have to quick ask my manager something because I have something for members, but I have something for members, but I'm trying to figure out a good way. One sec. Yes, it's a I'll spoil it. It's a membership wallpaper. But I'm trying to, rather than just dumping the image in, I'm trying to figure out the best way to upload it. Sorry. Let me tag my managers. That might be helpful. Sorry. Anyways, I'm working on getting that uploaded, but the one for January is done, so please look forward to it. If it's not out today, it'll be out sometime within the next week. But it should be out sooner than that. So please, and it should be faster, hopefully, once I figure out the process. Because I haven't really done membership backgrounds before. I should have been. But it doesn't matter, because now we're doing it. And even if you should have started something sooner, there's never a better time than the present to start doing something. My throat itches. I haven't had time to go to the doctor yet. I think I mentioned a while ago I wanted to go to the throat doctor. I haven't been able to. I just want to. I have the urge to, but I haven't had time to. So, for January? Yes, for January. I have some planned for a while. I have some planned for a while. One second. Is it still feeling rough? Yes. It's still a bit much. I'm doing my best to hang in there. But I think sometimes a lot of people forget, or rather don't really know or can't really comprehend how much goes into the behind the scenes of this job. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it's that way for everyone. With any job, you know? Like, what you see is not necessarily everything that is happening per se. So, I've been very, very busy. But, so I haven't really had time to do much personal stuff, sadly. We have an idea of it. I know some of you do. Some of you are awesome. And some of you are just more casual, and that's okay too. But yeah, being a holomem is not for the weak of heart, I will say. But I'm hanging in there. Thank you guys for always caring about me and working hard as well as rather by supporting me so fervently. Is fervently a word? Did I just make that up? I don't know if I know English at all. I don't even know if I remember how to speak any language. I feel like it's so fervently is a word. I feel like the word I was looking for is ardently, but that's probably not it. I'm trying to do some small things for myself. As you know, I'm picking up the lyre. So when I have a free moment, I like to just play around on it. And even if I'm not improving necessarily or having time to learn music, which has been the case for a while, it feels good just to strum on it. I should, if I'm gonna tap around on my lyre. It's just relaxing to strum. Like, oh my god, like I feel tension, not all of it, but I feel tension leaving my body. Oh, that's the highest note. I was trying to go higher. You learned a new song on the lyre? Not yet. Apart from the ones I've learned before, I've been trying to just get actually good at playing them. But I haven't had a lot of time to practice since the last time. Ooh. So it's mostly just been playing as a relaxing mechanism. You know what I'm saying? You eventually do learn the Song of Storms. Oh. What one is it? Oh. Hmm? Hmm? Ugh. I haven't actually looked at that one. I just figure it out by ear for that one. As to where the other ones that I learned, I actually looked at like... Here's how I haven't been playing recently. I keep going backwards. Yeah. It feels good. Feels so good. I also recently, just so I can also improve my hand-eye coordination as well, I got a baton. I can't seem to figure it out though. I think maybe I need to like find someone who uses a baton and have them like show me. Because I've been looking at like videos that are trying to teach you how to baton spin, but it feels like they're speaking a foreign language to me. Like I'm like, I cannot. I cannot. But sometimes you just need to throw things around, and honestly, throwing a baton, even when it whacks me in the hand on its way down and I'm trying to catch it, it doesn't matter. Good. Honestly, sure. Yeah, hit me in the hand. Sure. But you know what they say? Sometimes, no, not sometimes, it takes 10,000 hours of trying something to get good at it. But that also has to be active progress to try and improve. So, those are some things I'm doing for me. Since I can't really talk about a lot of the things that I'm doing behind the scenes. I can't talk about anything that I'm working on. But I think I do have... I need to see if it was approved. Are you practicing Galinda's wand spinning? I do want to know how to do the wand spinning, but it's because I want to really fancily spin my tuning fork. Imagine if at my next 3D, when I use my tuning fork, if I'm like doing some crazy baton spins with it. Or I guess that would be not a baton, but you can still, it's you know. It's a stepping stone. Yeah, I might have to ask Subaru Senpai. I saw someone link her baton spinning. I was like, wow, she's so good. But yeah, because one of the issues is I don't know what baton spins are called. So I don't like know what to look up to be like, I want to do this baton spin. And then I'm like, maybe it's called this. And then I look it up and I'm like, that's something else. More of a polar arm. But they lead into each other. That's what I was learning too, is they're a little bit thicker, but generally they lead into the same. They lead into the same stuff. Yeah. Like Cardcaptor. Oh my god. Oh, Cardcaptor Sakura is so cute. I love Clamp. I love Clamp. It's so good. Everything they make is so beautiful. Ugh. Twiler or Majorette? What? What? I assume you're talking about... Oh, I have to talk about the controversy. It's not a controversy. One sec. Let me pull it up. I caused some confusion yesterday. And I want to say it's not my fault. Let me get the beautiful art by Yuri Cannon. Because they are awesome. And they draw me so pretty. So, on the New Year's stream yesterday, we had to write one kanji that was supposed to say basically our goal or something we want to achieve more of in the next year. So, you might be wondering why I wrote. If you don't know what this kanji is, don't worry. I didn't either. This is a kanji for pig. I wanted to write uta, like sing. I want more music to fill my 2026. But I think they messed with me. Cuz I was like, can I write it in English? And Mia was and Fubuki, they were so nice. They were like, yeah. But then Fu and Moko were like, no, it has to be Japanese. And I was like, okay. So they pull up the kanji. They're like, yeah, this one. So I might have been baited. But I guess this isn't the worst. I love to eat pork and I love the plus. So I guess I wouldn't mind if there were more buta in my 2026. Time for proofreading. It was difficult to write that kanji by myself. I don't... There were some kanji I used to practice writing kanji, but recently... Not really. Buhi. Could have misheard it. I don't think they misheard me. But either way, it was fun. I got to see some people like in person for the first time, so it was fun. Not like for the first time. We've been in like the same physical space, but like go up and be like, hi, I know you know me and I know you, but also we haven't like properly talked before. I'm Nerissa. It was a really fun time last night. I yeah. It's not hard to write. It was a bit difficult to do it with, because you have to worry about the stroke order. But not only that, but then you have to keep dipping the pen again and again. And for me, I was struggling for some reason. I don't know why. I was struggling to not overuse the ink on the pen. And I would like run out by the end of some strokes. But it's okay. It's 괜찮아. Ding 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 ding. 괜찮아. Ding 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 ding. Yeah. So sorry, man. Your kanji writing was really good. I mean, for a word I've never written before, it went well. More good news. So, well, bad news and good news. I don't remember if I've talked about this. My PC, when it came, it was supposed to have a capture card, but for some reason it didn't, which is fine, by the way. I think it was my mistake, likely. But so I ordered one. I had to get one fast. I was like, oh god, I need a capture card. So I went ahead and I got one, and it's all set up. And I had some issues because I haven't actually used my Switch 2, because I got a Switch 2 since I figured I should upgrade. And though I got it figured out, and it is now set up. It is now set up. And yeah, it's all set up and I can play on it. So hopefully that means to, once things calm down a little bit, which I keep saying, but when are things gonna calm down, I wonder. When things calm down, I want to play through some more Switch games. I mentioned this already before, but I really want to play some classics that I really love. Yeah, it's gonna be time to play some N64 games. How big is the Switch 2? I mean, personally, I don't notice that big of a difference, but I also haven't seen my Switch in a long time. So, but it does seem like it's generally bigger than the regular Switch. Yeah, I think just, I'm not good with technology. This isn't a surprise. The first time I ever had to set up a capture card, I remember I was on call because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Can someone please help me? And one of the girls was like, yeah, don't worry, I'll help you. And I was literally like in tears. Like tears in my eyes. Tears in my eyes. Because they're explaining and they're probably saying it's something and it's probably so simple, but I could not. It took me so much effort to figure it out. I'm just not good with tech. Luckily, it's not to the point where I touch stuff and it explodes, but it's not my strong suit. And that's okay. And that's a-okay. Not the cry pastors. Look, I'm not I'm not small with my emotions. If I feel them, they just happen. They're usually pretty intense. And it's funny though, because my parents seem to think that I'm really, really good with technology. But for example, I'm going to tell you guys the silliest thing. I don't use TVs, so I don't generally know how to use a TV. Which sounds really stupid. It sounds like that's a really stupid thing to say. And you're probably like, are you fucking joking, Nerissa Ravencroft? But it's because I don't use a TV. You know, like, I don't watch TVs, generally. So, it's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. And so my parents will sometimes call me down when I'm at home and be like, Nerissa, my TV's not working. Can you help? And I just take one look at it and I'm like, you watch TV every single day. If this was a computer, I could maybe help you. I could probably help you. But this is a TV. I don't know what this remote does. I don't know what these buttons mean. Smart TVs are a pain in the ass. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me then. Yeah, I feel like smart technology doesn't feel very intuitive a lot of the time to me. It feels often like very confusing. You know what I'm saying? It feels not great. It isn't as bloated as hell, right? I feel like that's a big issue I have too. It's always bloated. There's so many programs I'm like, do I need this? And then it's like, nope, you can't uninstall this. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure I don't need this. I've never used this. It's not running in the background, but it's mandatory required on my cell phone. Like, are you joking? Like, what is this bloatware that's inherently installed in everything that I can't uninstall, that takes up space? I don't get it. I'm not even talking about like on rich people stuff. Like, for example, let's be honest, everyone eventually updates our phone. That's just how it is. Eventually you're going to update your phone. And you're probably going to get a newer one because you're updating your phone. That's just how it works. You are also going to fall into the trap of getting a ton of bloatware. Even though you didn't ask for it, just because you chose to update your phone. God, I remember I had a Note 5, and I held on to that shit for dear life. I had that shit for like 10. I think I had it for over 10 years before I really was like, okay, this needs to be replaced. I cannot continue on like this. And even the people, like, when I went in to get, like, a new phone, they were confused. They're like, why do you still have a Note 5? I was like, because I really liked this phone. I didn't want to get rid of it. I prefer... Yeah, older technology is something special. Something I really miss is, flip phones. Flip phones? God. You know how cool I felt with my flip phone back in the day? That shit made me feel so fucking awesome. Like, because I think I had 2 different flip phones. One where it was like, you turn it sideways, and then it flips up, and one where it just flips directly up when you're holding it, like, the regular way you'd hold a phone. And I was like, damn, this shit's so awesome. And I remember watching Mirai Nikki when it was coming out with my... I didn't have a flip phone yet at that point, actually. I hadn't had a cell phone yet. But, like, seeing all their flip phones and being like, man, I can't wait to have a flip phone. And now it's like, all phones are not flippable. They're like, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like phones lack physical excitement. Like, it's just a portable TV screen now. Everything's touchscreen. Where's the fun? Where's my clickety-clackety buttons? Why can't I click clack click clack? Why can't I slide the phone? And I know there's like, oh well, there's the cell phones that you can like flip open, but like it's not the same, because then I'm like, okay, but look at the screen. Now the screen's kind of fucked up. Or like, this is really weird because why does this technically have 2 screens on it? One's internal and one's on the, like, it's weird. Like, flip phones are so convenient. I miss them. I miss the clickety-clackety shitty keyboards that were really hard to type. Because even now, these keyboards are slightly bigger, I guess, because they're on a bigger screen. Is it easier to type? Slightly. But it's still not easy to type. I still fat finger it, and I have really thin fingers. Oh. I'm buying myself some jewelry. So I was trying to figure out what my finger sizes were. So I bought the best thing ever, which is one of those key rings that measures your like ring size. So I could measure like my thumb, my middle finger, my pointer finger, my pinky, and my ring finger. Because I was like, I need to know all my sizes because I can't keep doing this thing where I'm trying to order like jewelry and it doesn't, like, it gets here and then it doesn't fit because I just guesstimated my size and I was completely wrong because my fingers are a lot smaller than you would expect. But do you hear that? Wait, one sec. Let me turn off. Let me. Jingle jangle. Jingle jangle. Jingle, jingle jangle. Jailbirds, you still there? Jingle jangle. Jingle jangle. I bought that. And oh my god, like, it was so awesome. What's your ring size? Why would you need to know? Can't you use measuring tape? It's not that you can't, but you can't really. Like, you theoretically could. But why when I can just get one and I can just pick whatever one fits my finger best? Because the nice thing about these, right, is it's standardized ring sizes. So say I come and I pick a 5 and then I go to my ring finger, right? I try to put it on and I can't get it past my knuckle. I can tell that if I can get it past my knuckle, it's probably going to fit okay. But generally, it's probably not going to be comfortable and it's going to be difficult to get off. When I get to 6, it's one where I can get it past my knuckle, but like it's still going to be a little bit like uncomfortable then to take off. Like it might be the case where it's like if I am puffy at all from like I don't know, if I eat too much salt, then getting it off is going to be a pain. Like even right now, I put it on, I'm struggling. It fits perfectly once it's actually in place. But then if I go sorry, my cat. Get down! Get down from there! Then if I go up to 7, it's a much more comfortable fit. If anything, it's a little bit loose, but it's really easy to remove. And it'll spin a lot on my finger, but it works. One thing that a little baby has been doing, he's being the bane of my existence right now. One sec. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come to me. He's decided... Did I turn my mic off? Oh my god. He's decided that his favorite place to play is right behind my computer screen. And he likes to step on... what's it called? My Go XLR. He loves stepping on that shit. He loves stepping on the Go XLR. It's his favorite thing in the world to do. And he also... I'm holding him up and looking at him. What else do you love to do, little baby? Do you want to tell them? No? Now that you're up to the mic, you don't want to talk? You don't want to talk? Yeah? Is that it, little boy? This menace... No matter how many times I tell him I don't want him up there and try to tell him no and redirect him, he really likes to jump on top of my computer. But my new computer has the power button directly on top of it. And so usually his little feet land right on the power button. So I'll be working and doing something on my computer. And then little baby will jump up and suddenly my computer will be off. It's just my luck, you know? It's just how it works. Yeah. It's only a little inconvenient sometimes. My next goal when I have some time is to reset. Sorry, complete change of topic. I really want to redo all of my OBS scenes because I've been using the same scenes like the whole time, and I just feel like I know more about streaming in OBS now that I can probably make them better if I redo them, standardize them a little bit better. So that's one of my goals this year. Will you play Legend of Zelda on Switch 2? Yes, I'm planning on it. I'm planning on it. You can change the power button to require a 5-second press to turn off to prevent accidental turn-offs. How? I believe you. I'm seriously asking how? How? How do you do that? That sounds really handy. If cat turns your computer off, I'll be honest, that did happen a few days ago. I was up late working on something and my cat stepped on it and I was like, well, you know, it's 2 a.m. You're right. It is time for me to go to bed. You're right, little baby. It is time for me to sleep. I'll take your advice. If you want me to sleep that bad, fine. I'll go to sleep. In your settings. Okay, I'll have to look it up. But now that you've told me that that's something that I can do, I'll have to look into it. The one other fun thing is since I got this computer, I folded up the box and I kind of put it in the corner, and my intent is to like store it in case I ever need the box again. I probably won't, let's be real. But in the small case that I ever need the box again, my idea was to store it in the closet. But my cats have decided that it is the greatest play place in the world, because as it started to unfold, it kind of made this little like cave area. So part of it is just flat, and then part of it has like a little like long cave. But it's also cardboard, and they both like to scratch on cardboard a lot. So wow. So yeah, the cats, I actually my mom got me some. I had them on a wish list, by the way. I want to try more minor weightlifting. So my mom got me some weights, and I've been using them. I use them, but for the most part, their like spot in my room is holding the box, so that if the cats accidentally hit it, their tunnel doesn't doesn't tumble down. Always keep the box for returns and warranties. Yeah! I don't think I'll be returning this computer, though. It's been working great for now. System, and power. There you can select do nothing. Wait. I'm gonna check this right now. Gym arc. I wouldn't say it's a gym arc per se. I realized that I'm extremely weak recently. Okay, pressing the power button will make my PC do nothing. Thank you. I'm gonna be so confused when I go to turn my computer off using the button and it doesn't turn off. But, God, what was I just saying? Sorry, I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, my posture's been getting worse, and as you guys know, I can't really slouch, so people probably think my posture is fine, but, like, I can feel that my posture, like, is getting worse. So, I'm trying to stretch my body more, I'm trying to do minor ab workouts, and I'm trying to, like, get a little bit more upper body strength. So I've been lifting just a bit. Like, nothing serious, just having fun with it. Just having fun with it. Swole Risa. I'm not going to become swole. Even when I used to work out, like, really consistently, I would always do, I'm very particular about the appearance that I want, so I'd always do more, like, ballerina style exercising. So, stuff that goes for, like, a long, lean muscle, rather than something that looks too bulky, if that makes sense. It's good to be healthy. Yes. Obligatory how much you bench? I have a very weak upper body. I have a very weak upper body. How much do I bench? Nothing, man. I think if I remember correctly, I couldn't even bench the, like, the bar comfortably. So, yeah, I'm looking for tone, not gain, exactly. I mean, I wouldn't mind gaining a bit, but I need to up my protein take for that, which is its own problem. I love protein, but... I've also been trying to do... This sounds so dumb. I'll tell you about my secret shame. Nerissa Ravencroft cannot do a push-up. In school, I remember... And to be clear, I tried really, really hard in PE class. I tried really hard in PE class. I really wanted to do well in PE class. So at the beginning of the year, we'd have, like, the like first, like where you run through and you do like a ton of different workouts to like see where your baseline is at, basically. And I came in and everything was generally fine or generally like normal, what you'd expect, but I couldn't do a push-up. And the teacher that we had was so mean. Like, honestly, she was a woman, so you would have thought that she might be like nice. No, she was the worst gym teacher I've ever had in my life, period. She was so it was not good. She was not great. And this woman, she was like, wow, you can't even do one push-up? That's really pathetic. And I felt so bad about myself because I was like, well... And she was like, well, as long as you can do, like, at least, like, 10 by the end of the year, you'll be fine. So I actually put, like, a lot of effort into PE. I remember even one time, like, I twisted my ankle, so I was sitting out of running, and I told her that, and she was like, that's not an excuse, get up and run. So I had to run on my twisted ankle and was, like, hobbling the whole way. She was terrible. Anyway, that's not the point. So then this was like it was also kind of like a mix of just regular like PE, but it also had like a weightlifting. So certain days of the week we would go to the actual like gym and we'd do like weight training, which is fun enough. I guess I actually enjoyed it, and I found out my legs are pretty strong. My legs are strong. And so that was nice. But I would try to do some strength training for my upper body, but like I never really made any progress. That even by the end of the year, I was like, I put in a lot of effort. I trained a lot, so I should be good. I still couldn't do a push-up. She just looked at me at the end of the year and sighed. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. But now I was looking up how to actually work up to a push-up for weaklings like me. But look, I don't usually have to do any of the fighting myself, so I don't need upper body strength. But I can do wall push-ups. So I'm starting with doing 4 sets of between 8 and 12 push-ups a day on the wall. And once I can do those and they're all too comfortable, then I can move to something that's elevated, like a table or a desk or like an ottoman. And then when that's comfortable, I can skip to knee push-ups. Can you do it from the knees? I don't know. I haven't tried recently. I'll be honest. But I really need to work. I need to like work up some muscle mass, or else my body is going to fall apart. Could try holding planks. See, that's the thing. There is nothing I hate more than a plank. When it comes to working out, there is nothing I hate more than a plank. Because in the same PE class, I'm complaining about, we had a workout where it would be the whole class. The whole class is involved. The whole class has to do it. And it was, we didn't like have a name for it, but it was basically the concept of like the weakest link brings down the team. So we would have to hold a plank for an entire minute. And if even a single person fell, then everyone would have to restart. It was the most horrible exercise because if you were falling, everyone would be mad at you because a 1 minute plank is a long time. It's a long time. And it wasn't just me falling. Like, obviously, there's a lot of people who wouldn't be able to make it very far, but like, it was a horrible, oh my gosh. It was so bad because, again, people aren't mad at the teacher. They get mad at you because that's how it's set up, basically, you know? It's like you end up blaming the people who are not able to hold it. Yeah, it's a way to just like, I don't know. I felt like it bred animosity between people. So it really kind of separated the kids who were built well versus the people who maybe weren't in sports and didn't really work out as much. So it was kind of like, it was really shitty because already in PE there's a little bit of that, you know, you separate into teams, but there's inevitably going to be times when a lot of the weaker people end up getting put on a team together, and then like the people who actually play sports end up being on a team together, and then they just kind of dunk on you and then make fun of you the whole time. Granted, I may not have played any sports, but not to toot my own horn, I was pretty good at them. I was pretty good at them. So, oh my god. Wait, this is a funny memory. I got bullied by this girl in PE class, and I didn't really care too much, but one thing was I always was so excited when we were playing sports. Like if we were playing like basketball and stuff, I just had so much fun. So I would take it really seriously. Like not in a mean way. Like I wouldn't like... You guys have seen me play team games with people. I don't become mean, but sometimes I can like lock in and take it pretty seriously. So one time, me and the girl who bullies me, and she's like she was like a soccer player, and we weren't playing soccer. I think we were playing basketball, and so I was getting really excited because I was having a lot of fun. I really like basketball, and she was like shaming me for having fun playing basketball, and like. Because we were winning, she's like, damn, you're such a tryhard. Ugh, like, why are you taking this so seriously? And I was just like, hello? Hello? Why are you what? What? I don't understand. We're competing. Yuri backstory, no. I very seldom have people I dislike. This was one of those people who I don't think I could ever be friends with. Ever. Yeah, she was a hater. See, here's the thing. I don't like haters. I don't like people who hate fun. I don't like people who aren't kind to people. That's just the kind of person that I am. So when you hate fun, when you shit on other people's interests constantly, or you constantly like are putting people down or making them feel bad about themselves or making them feel bad about things that they like, it's not cute. It's just, it makes you so ugly. As like a person completely, like not physically. I mean, for me, yes, I think looks are completely subjective, but I think people become more attractive the better their personality is. I think you could be statistically, or rather societally, like unattractive, quote unquote, but like if you're a really good person with a really good soul, I'm probably going to look at you and be like, wow, they're so hot, you know, like that's just the kind of person that I am. So people's attractiveness to me is based solely based on their personality. Otherwise, I don't really notice looks too much unless it's anime characters. Anime characters are different, though. Does that even really count? But yeah, so people who are constantly mean, so no, you can't say Yuri. It was not Yuri. She was just a bad person. I can say with confidence. Hope she's doing well now, though. Hopefully she's grown as a person and is living well. But it's always something I'll laugh about, because just... Why do you care that someone's enjoying a sport? Why do you care? In PE class, of all places, if anything, that's the place to enjoy a sport. That's the best place to enjoy sports, isn't it? That's one of the few places you should really enjoy sports. Especially if you're not able to play them. Because I think what a lot of people forget too is playing a sport in school, it's not free. It's not like you can just go and play a sport and like it just like works itself out. No, you have to like pay money. You have to buy all the equipment. You have to usually pay the school a bit of a fee, I think. You have to buy the uniform. Like it's not free to play a sport. And a lot of times, sometimes there's like not alternative teams. So like if you really like playing football, or American football rather, you might not have the opportunity to, because your school might not have a team for girls to play football. Or if you, like, for example, I really liked baseball. I did not like softball. Ugh, I wanted to play baseball so bad. I really enjoyed playing baseball, but after we split into a middle school, I mean, there weren't any teams for girls for baseball. There was only softball teams. But then we even then started like splitting up in school, and the boys would get to go and then play baseball, and the girls would have to go play softball. And I hated that. I was like, but I don't like softball. But I like baseball. So I thought it was really stupid. But occasionally, you know, in gym class, back in high school again, we would play actual baseball because they stopped splitting it up. I think they realized that was really just stupid. And I think a lot of people probably complained, honestly. So they ended up stopping the split up. And so I got to play baseball again, and it was so fun. Because I like playing baseball. I really want to go to like one of those like baseball ranges where they like have where it just like shoots the balls at you and you can like practice your hits. But I really want to practice throwing too, because what I really wanted to do, I wanted to pitch. I wanted to pitch, so I really want to learn how to pitch. Sorry, give me a moment to have some water, please. Batting cage? Yeah, batting cage. We gotta save you. Look, I love baseball. If there's ever another Dodgers collab, I'm blue and I'd be happy to participate. See, the issue is, even if it's popular in Japan, I don't think I have any friends who are interested in baseball. So I don't think I have like anyone to like play with. You know what I mean? I don't have anyone to be like, hey, do you want to go play baseball with me? I'm just gonna be like, what the hell are you talking about, Nerissa Ravencroft? I don't want to play baseball with you. Why would I want to play baseball with you? What the heck are you talking about? Which is valid. Which is honestly valid. I understand. One sec. Oh, my throat hurts. But yeah. Sorry. Blech. I think we should just all play baseball. All of Holo EN. I think we should make a baseball team and then play against JP. I think that would be fun. I wanna have a versus battle. But like, actually us. Like I don't wanna just do like a video game. I want us to like get on the field. I want us to play baseball, and I want us to fight each other. I want us to fight each other. But I think something like that might be a little too difficult. Because obviously in the studio, you don't want to be hitting balls around because it's dangerous. Half of Ian prefer football. Do you mean American football or do you mean soccer? Look, I like soccer. But... And I don't mind American football either. But I just think baseball is so fun. I love baseball. I love baseball. Oh, but you know what game I actually really, really like? So I wanted to do tennis for a while, but I didn't get the opportunity to. But every time I got to play badminton, I feel like badminton is like the not talked about cousin of tennis that is like way better than tennis. And I like tennis, mind you. I think tennis is really, really fun. So that's important to note here. But the thing is, I just think that badminton is so fucking fun. Like, it's a little more I love the little, like, balls. What are they even called? I love the fucking... The ball. It's not called a ball, but I don't remember what the fucking badminton server thing is fucking called. What is a badminton thing called? It's not a ball. What is it? It has a name. The birdie. Yes. The badminton birdie. I love the birdie. You guys are calling it a shuttlecock or the whipple? What the hell is a shuttlecock? I've never heard it called a shuttlecock. I feel like I've heard it called a birdie. That sounded familiar. Shuttlecock just feels like you guys are making... I believe you. I believe you, actually. But it sounds like you're making something up. Shuttle or birdie? I'm gonna call it a birdie. I love the birdie because the design is so... It's so cute. You know? But I'd really like to play tennis again, too. Oh, you hear my cats? They're like fighting over a toy, which by the way, they have an abundance of toys. There is no toy that they could not find anywhere. They look, but they want the toy that the other one has. Fighting or fighting? They're play fighting. See, the thing is, little baby wants to play with a toy. So what I think is happening, I was just observing them. I think little baby wants to play with a toy. So he's throwing it around and he's chasing it. But little darling wants to play with little baby. So he keeps trying to chase him around and tackle him. I think I showed pictures of the tennis dress that I had. Because I had one. It was in a membership stream. But I ended up donating it because I just don't play tennis. And I didn't like it because it was I want one that's like a thicker fabric, but tennis aesthetic is just so good, man. It's peak. Yeah, my little psychos are... I love my cats. They're great. I need everyone to meet them. I want everyone to meet them. Sorry, Sherry sent me a DM. Tennis is a sensual sport. Is it? I mean, I do think it's not fair. I think the men should also have to wear skirts because I want that. That's what I want. I think if the girls are going to be required to wear skirts, I think everyone needs to be able to wear a skirt for my fan service as well. I also want fan service. And the little shorts are good. But it would be better if the men were in skirts too. I'm just saying. Make it equal. Make it equal all across the board. Not a kilt. I'm talking a little tiny tennis skirt. I want a little tiny tennis skirt. I'm just saying. Understood. I'm glad you get it. Jailbirds, you know what to do. Gotta get into tennis. One of you has to be in some sort of tennis thing. One of you has to have something to do with tennis, and you can like propose that somewhere. Tennis skirts. Oh god. See, here's the thing. Mario Tennis and Mario Golf on the N64, I grew up playing with my siblings. So like my grandpa used to golf. So he occasionally would take us golfing. So I have like very positive experiences with sports. And so I have the urge to play sports sometimes, but I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. He could be that boy. I'm not that girl. But yeah, I don't know. Prince of Tennis. チャームポイントは泣きほくろゴージャスほくろ そんなにドゥルドゥドゥドゥドゥになるチャームポイントは泣きほくろ Gorgeous ほくろパポンパポンメメメメメメメメ Do you guys know this song? You probably don't. It's a Prince of Tennis song. It's one of the characters. He has a mole under his eye just like me. But his is under his left eye. So he has a whole song about how his charm point is his gorgeous mole. No, wait, it's under his right eye. Wait a sec. Wait, let me look it up. I need to remember. It's been a while. Wait. Prince of Tennis, Hokuro. The song will surely come up if I look that up. No, it didn't. Oh my god. It's over for me. Song, mole. Charm point, song. Charm point wa nakibokuro. Okay, yes, no, his is on. No, it's still technically. No, it's his right, but it appears for our left. So for mine, I'm directionally challenged, so it's on my left, but for you guys, it's on the right. And his is the opposite. Here, wait, I'm gonna link you. It's an image song. It's like, you guys have no idea what this song means to me. Don't even ask me why. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you why. But this song is so freaking, like, I'm gonna listen to it right now in the background. Why is this song 6 minutes and 21 seconds? I don't know, but I'm so glad. God, this song's so good. Gorgeous Hokuro. Ah! Sorry. I love Prince of Tennis. I haven't seen it in a really long time. It's just such a funny song. I need a song like this. I need to just sing a song about my fucking mole. You guys love my mole? Look at my mole. It's my charm point, right? Not my big giant boobs, but the mole under my eye. That's what you're all looking at. That's what you all can't look away from. Right? I hate when they write Japanese and it's like deito, but they just write date in all caps. I'm like, how am I supposed to know that that's supposed to be read as deito and not presume it's date? Kusena kakehiki wa no thanks. Except no songs. His voice is so good too. I don't remember who this voice actor is. I don't remember who this character is. I'm gonna look it up. Charm point wa naki bokuro. Who are you? Charm Point wa Naki Bokuro is a single released by Atobe Keigo. It is also the second track. Okay, so it's Keigo Atobe, and he is voiced by Junichi Suame and Yuri Lowenthal in English. Are you joking? Okay, and some of his other roles include... He's in fucking Uta no Prince-sama. You're fucking... Of course he is. He's Ren in Uta no Prince-sama. He's Victor in Yuri on Ice. He is Greed from Full Metal Alchemist. He's some character from Bleach whose name I cannot read. He's Archer in Fate Stay Night. He's Aomine in Kuroko no Basuke, excuse me. Are you joking? He's also known as Kelvin Spicy. And he's shorter than me by 2 centimeters. Are there any other? It just says Yuri Lowenthal. There might be others, but he's the only one listed here. It just says Yuri Lowenthal in English. That's crazy. This song is so good. Anyway, you guys should listen to the song. Just my recommendation. Sasuke? I miss the days of character songs and character CDs. Why don't we do that anymore? Well, where did those go? What happened to those? You missed the link? I'm gonna link it again. Don't test me. I'm gonna link it again. Check out this song. Click the link before it's gone. 覗き込んだその瞳にすべて知らないそうさチャームポイントは泣きぼくろ駆け明けぼI can't read this text. Oh, this is so nostalgic. 懐かしいね。Idolmaster still makes them. Okay, Idolmaster, you can't count Idolmaster as making character songs because Idolmaster is an idol project, okay? So, here's the thing. What was I just saying? I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Okay, character songs. Character songs used to be a thing for anime. So I'm sure you guys all know the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya and Lucky Star, right? If you go and you look it up right now, you can find, there might be more, but there's at least 2 released with the anime on its own CD, character songs for pretty much all of the main cast. And I even think pretty much most of the extras. You know how there's like actually like 11 or so girls that aren't just like the main 4? I'm pretty sure like all of them have two character songs. And Konata, she has 2 and you can find them. And I really like Kagami's though. Kagami Hiragi character song. She has one that I really like that is really fast. I really want to be able to sing it, but I cannot. She has one that's slow, but my favorite one by her is not 100% 999. It's the other one. Kenka Yoho no jikan da yo. But it's so fast. But it's really cute. If you listen to it, it's really cute. You're not going to. But if you did, you'd think it's really cute. It's really good. And again, they have so many. Tell me, Free Ren was a pretty big show, right? It was pretty big when it came out. Tell me, how many character songs do any of the characters have? Not anime openings, not BGMs that were just used in the show. I'm talking about music that unless you bought the character CD, you wouldn't have known existed. I'll wait. I'm waiting. Where's the answer? I'm still waiting. I'm looking at my watch. 0? But Free Ren's a popular anime. Where's the character songs? They don't make them anymore. Meanwhile, Haruhi Suzumiya rhythm game. Granted, Haruhi Suzumiya, I would say was a pretty big thing for its time. But I would still say I don't think it reaches some of the heights of like some anime today. Like again, it was huge. It was huge. K-On! Does not count because K-On! Music is the focus of the anime. But like Haruhi Suzumiya, I'm gonna link you something crazy, okay? This was a rhythm game of Haruhi Suzumiya, and it had all of the character songs and stuff in it. And had these like janky looking 3D models. All the songs were choreographed. And let me tell you, they would actually have performances where they would go and they would perform all of these character songs that, again, were not in the show in any capacity. The only way you were seeing these damn songs was if you went and bought the character CD. And then if you bought this game, and then if you went, this is official. This is official. This is not fan-made. This is a real game. This is a real game. Lucky Stars are really good too. Yeah, Lucky Star, Haruhi Suzumiya had crazy good character songs. But I feel like after them is when it started to die down. I feel like the last time I really remember them, K-On! Had them too. But I feel like they were already starting to die at that time, where K-On! Was huge and had like actual like live in-venue performances where they would perform these songs. But I feel like this one wasn't as popular. Teiyutama? Teiyutama was a visual novel by Lump of Sugar, and it got an anime adaptation. But because it was a character, or because it was a visual novel first, all of the character songs were just from the visual novel. So they exist, but they're really hard to find. But nowadays, you would be lucky to find a character song for anything. Like, again, if it is not exclusively like an idol anime, you're probably not getting them. Good luck. Good luck getting a character song for your anime character. Like, I don't think you guys understand. Any anime you can think of from the past, do you guys know that fucking... Oh, God. I'm linking it right now. But do you guys remember Ouran Host Club? They have fucking character songs! What do you mean? Tamaki Suo is singing to me about how much he loves me. Are you joking? Are you joking? It's so good. Oh, it's so good. And I need to remind you, the things that set these apart, the reason I don't count it for idol anime, those are still character songs, but the reason I don't count it in this capacity is this was not the content. If you watch Ouran High School Host Club, video not available in your region, look up Guilty Beauty Love. Look up Guilty Beauty Love. I guarantee you will find it. Let me look it up again. Guilty Beauty Love. Let me get you a different link. I bet, because that one's the official one. It might be because that's like, here, this one was posted 11 years ago and it's got Swedish subtitles. If any of you are Swedish, congratulations. Kami ga boku wo utsukushiku tsukauta koto. I don't listen to this one. Even though, well, I do, but I listen to a different version. Because there's an official English version. So the last time I listened to it, I was listening to that one. Because I grew up with the English dub of fucking Ouran High School Host Club. Yoku wa kimi wo aishite shimau daro. Guilty Beauty Love. Oh, there's my cat. But yeah, oh my god. The point is... What? Come here. Come here. Come here, little boy. Stop meowing at me. Just come up. Oh, yes, there you are. All anime would just have these. It didn't matter what the anime was. It didn't matter what was happening. It didn't matter if the actors could even sing very well. They would have songs, and they wouldn't usually get English dubbed. But this would be made in the case of if the show really took off, because then again you could have supplementary content, you could go and do actual live performances. So they were basically future proofing the brand. And nowadays, again, even if a show is really big, this just doesn't happen in any remotely. But I think it's also partially because what defines a character song, it has to be made specifically for the character, and it cannot exist in the universe of the anime that it is made for. So again, these songs, you will not hear all of the songs I have linked to are not anywhere in their respective anime. The music isn't even referenced anywhere to my knowledge. It's not like it's Aerith's theme, where I love Aerith's song. I think it's one of the best composed songs ever, honestly. Oh my god, it's so good. But it's used constantly. It's used constantly throughout the game. There's so many emotional stings where you'll hear Aerith's theme come into play, okay? And usually another thing about character songs is they'll focus on something about the character's specific likes and personality. So I would, if Chica to Chica Chica was not the ending song, I would count that as a character song. I'm almost tempted, even though it wasn't ending, to count it for one. Chica is singing about herself, but at the same time, she's also singing about the student council. So she's not really just singing about herself, so it can't really classify necessarily as a character song. Fully. But also then it's used in the anime, so I can't consider it a character song at all. It's an ending song. As to where, again, like, if you think of Dondake Fanfare, which is Konata's song, or if you think of the Charm Point wa Naki Hokuro, or Bokuro, excuse me, that one is not in the anime anywhere, to my knowledge. I'm pretty positive it's not. I think Sailor Moon is the only one who broke this, where they had character songs, but then they appeared in the anime, but it was like in a filler episode. So it was basically like, they're like, we need to make filler. Well, we have these character songs. Let's advertise them in the show itself. But like, it needs to be, again, Aerith's song is her theme song, but it's literally made to be her theme song. It's also in a video game. She's not an anime character, so the standards are different. So that's not really a character song as it is Aerith's theme song. But you could technically, if you wanted to, say that it's a character song. However, while I wouldn't say the base theme is, Aerith does have a character song version where there is singing and vocals on top and lyrics made, and I bet you haven't heard that version. And I would consider, but it's technically official. I'm pretty sure it's official. And I would consider that a character song. Because even though it is still using the same music from the game, you probably haven't heard it. It's not actually used in any of the games. You know? But anyway, my point is, if the song appears in the anime, and we're talking specifically anime, let's forget about video games. Let's throw those out the window for the time being. Forget about video games. Don't even think about them here. Unless they're visual novels, because those kind of fall under the same thing. A song that is not used in the original source material and is used specifically as supplementary content, that is a solo song from a character from the series that speaks about them, themselves, and or their perspectives, that is a character song. So for example, one of Konata's songs, it's about how much she loves anime. Kagami's song, the one I really like, is about being a tsundere, which is what she is. And is about how, like, she's like, oh, you know, it's hard sometimes being this way. Patricia Martin, who's another Lucky Star character, hers are about how much she loves anime, and her whole thing is that she's a fucking weeb. Like, that's literally her character, and so her songs are all about, like, how bad of a weeb she is. Then Tsukasa, she loves to sleep, so her character songs are all about how she wants to sleep. Or Keion, which is an anime that has a ton of music, has her own character songs that don't appear in any capacity in the anime. Mio Akiyama has a song where she sings about the bass. She's singing about her instrument. She's singing about how essential the bass is to the band and how much she loves the bass. So it ends up becoming a character song. Oh god, don't bring up Kanata's song. Kanata Kara. Kanata. Not Kanata Senpai in this case, but Kanata from Lucky Star. But Kanata's songs are also good and amazing, but for this context, we're talking about Kanata, who is Konata's mom, who has passed away in Lucky Star. She is a character song. That shit will make me cry. That shit will kill me, actually. It is so... It's so... sad. What about Angel Beats? I don't think Angel Beats had character songs, did it? They had a lot of music, but I think, again, I think they fall under this, like, I might be wrong. I'd have to look it up. They might have character music because they started as a visual novel first. But if all of the music they have is all the stuff that was performed. Like, you could not say that Takara Mono, is that what the song is called? Wait, Angel Beats, in English, My Most Precious Treasure. That song, you could maybe mistaken and be like, oh, that's Yui's character song. But it is indeed not her character song because it is included in the anime. So, but let me look it up. Angel Beats character songs. 1,000 enemies. I don't remember. Oh my god, it's been so long. But for example, then there's My Song or Crow Song. Neither of those are character songs because they're both in the anime. My Soul Your Beats is not anyone's character song either. So the real question is, I need to look up the names. Angel Beats characters. I need to look up one of the characters who doesn't sing. So there's Yuri Nakamura. So let's look up Yuri Nakamura. So Yuri Nakamura, I looked up character song. I see a rap, but this looks like it's a fan-made thing. This is another thing by the same person. I see an AMV. I don't see a character song anywhere. I don't see any character songs. Like, Yuri does not seem like she has a character song. It seems like the singers are strictly still the people who sang. So, those do not count. I'm sorry to tell you. Those are not character songs. Another thing with character songs is they have to be sung by the voice actor. So I feel like it's another thing that's another thing that makes kind of Angel Beats a little bit different. I'm not clowning on them for this, by the way. I think this is a fucking amazing idea. They hired amazing professional singers to do the singing vocals. And I believe neither of them voiced were the spoken voices of the characters. So it's kind of the same with, but this one actually gets a pass because the situation's a bit different. It's the same as Macross Frontier, where Cheryl Nome, her voice actor is different from her sung voice, but Macross is so incredibly different that they needed Main. And Main is, Cheryl sings more than she talks in context of Macross. So it's more of, they hired Main and then they hired someone else to be the character voice. If that makes sense. It was probably the same for Angel Beats, but there's not any character. Like, again, I'm sure they have an album of some songs, but they're not really character songs because you're not coming in there for the character. Like, you're not coming in there and being like, oh, yeah, I can't wait to listen to Yuri sing, as to where you might go look at Macross stuff and be like, oh my god, I love Cheryl Nome, I love her voice. But you're probably sitting there instead and you're just like, oh my god, you know, Lisa is so amazing, because she is, as Yui, but you're probably there separating the character more because the emotional experience of the character is so far removed, not in a bad way, from the music, that they can exist in completely separate realms despite being unified in the show. That was a tradition from Macross? I don't think so. I'm not sure. Does Makeine? Makeine? I don't know that one. I'm sorry, I can't speak on it. But again, one other show that has this that you probably didn't know had this was Toradora. Toradora was one of probably the actual last songs or shows I remember that like had character songs. So they have all of them, like for example, Orange or Orange is sung by all of the actors or all the voice actresses, and Pure Parado is also sung by all the actors. But then there's stuff that isn't anywhere. So for example, my favorite character was Kawashima Ami, and she has the best fucking song ever. Like, the fact, it's so good. Like, what do you mean no one knows this exists but me? yes. Na 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 yes. Kawashimami, Eri Kitamura, I love you. This is so nostalgic. This is so natsukashi. Natsukashi desu. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm like sweating. But then there's some songs on this album that were in the anime. So for example, you have different mixes of Pre-Parade, Orange, and then you have Holy Night also released here. But then you have songs like Frascaration. I haven't heard that one. Ore ni dekiru koto, ai mai, Tanpopo, Shitsuren Samba, Full Swing. Yes, Mirano Tengoku. You probably haven't heard of any of those first 8 songs. Those are all character songs. They're not in the anime. You cannot find them in the anime. They're not there. They said, sorry, this isn't where I belong. I am on the character CD. I'm on the character CD. So you've got to buy the character CD. Toradora is 27 years old. Don't fucking say that. You're lying. It's not 20. Don't even joke about that. Don't even joke. That's not even funny. Don't even joke like that. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. No, you just pissed me off. Ugh. You just pissed me off. It's not 27 years old. That's fake. That's fake news. But yes. Anyways, again, I know I'm going on like a way too long tangent, but the separation is if it happened in the show, that is not a character song. If it was completely separate and was just on like a random CD and the chance that people know about it is really small, then then yes, that is a character song. Mariano, thank you very much for the 50 gifted memberships to the community. Thank you. It's only 17. Oh my god, thank you. It's only 17, you guys. See, that's much more understandable. Anyway, again, I'm sorry. I don't know what made me even go on this fucking weird ass tangent, but it's very much character songs are like a thing of the past. Like, even if the characters sing, I need to find my favorite Toradora song now. It's not any of the openings, but it's so fucking good, and I have a hard time finding it. Oh, it's Karakuri. That's what it's called. It's really repetitive. Here, I'm gonna link it. It's so good. I'm sorry, I'm just linking you anime music now. This song should have been one of the opening songs. It's so underrated, but no one knows about it because it's the extra track on the Pure Parade. It's the B track on the opening song. Kuru kuru mawaru kuru mawari. Kuri kawa kawa mawaru kawa mawari. And they have all. Kuru kuru mawaru kuru mawari. Suki 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 suki. It's so freaking nostalgic. でも好き好き好き好き好き好き好き捨てれない心だまやれてああななななにお月様かれてのいいかなどうかどうかたれてたらなたれてててててててて Two outs から回るから回りくるくる回るくる回り I need them to bring this back. I miss this. But It's a cover project. No, because no one would gaff about it. No one would give a shit. No one would care but me. Ugh. でも好き好き好き好き好き好き好き捨てしくれない心やめてああててててててててていいねでもいいかなどうかどうかててててててChangy. Sorry. Oh my god. I love this song so much. Another song I really love that I would consider a character song. I don't know if Naruto actually has proper character songs. I don't think they do. Do they? Can someone correct me if I'm wrong? I'm gonna look it up. Sakura character song. Does this exist? Nothing is coming up. So I'm inclined to think that Naruto does not have regular character songs. However, I'm going to link one. There is one Naruto, and it's not a proper character song in the sense of what we're talking about, but it's also a character song in a very weird way. It is called the Naruto Ando. Naruto Rasengan Kagebushin Sakura Shan Naro Ewa Chidori Sharingan Ino Shinten Shikamaru Kagamane Choji Niku Dansen Shari Goro Goro Kiba Akamaru No, this is not for kids. How do you have these ready? You just look it up, man. This is a character song because this was not in the anime in any I don't even know what the hell did they make this for. It's not official. It's not released. I don't even know what this was for. Why did they make this? It was in a sequel in Shippuden. Was it really? It has this. Oh, I need someone to link it. Please put it in my live tag. Please, I need you to show it to me. But this song is sung by the characters. It's in universe. They're singing. And the interesting thing about this song is they insert all of the character names of the main cast into it. 長寿に合わせてちゃんと叶ると祈ろうじゃないの。行くぜKonoha no Sato de. It's kind of like, I think it's just for fun. So they like have like the attacks in them. They have the character names, and it's not just in the like the little part that I was reading off. But they actually like put like the word meaning in it. So when they're saying like Naruto or Asuma, they're not talking about the characters all the time, generally. Or like Hikoete Iruka, because Iruka means dolphins, but there's a character named Iruka. This is one of my favorite fucking art, like Kurenai Madame Gitara Ichiraku Ramen. Probably for, I don't know, because this is a full 4-minute 25-second song. What was this for? Why did they make this? It's so good. I'm so glad they did. I don't know what this is for. Honestly, it doesn't freaking matter what it was for. It's fucking awesome. Dattebo 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 yo! It's so good. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm like losing my mind over this fucking anime song. I'm like, no, it's not 25 seconds. It's 4 minutes and 25 seconds. Urare gere hao kono hamaru wa oiroke no jutsu. Anyways, I'm so sorry. What the hell am I talking about? Naruto's great. And this is their one, they don't have character songs, but this is their one character song. This is what I would consider, Naruto is forgiven for not having any character songs because they have the Naruto Ando. sung by mostly Naruto and Sakura. However, Shikamaru does occasionally sing. Not Sasuke, though. Fuck Sasuke. Naruto ya! Se no, kagebushi, rasengan! Hanabi, kirei ne. Yeah, well, like, why the hell is Shikamaru here rapping? Like, why is he here? Sasuke hater? No, I actually love Sasuke. That's the funny. That's the cat part of it. But I feel like the reason they probably didn't have character songs is because Naruto also has like 50 billion different opening songs and ending songs. They switch them so often that I feel like you don't miss. I do still wish there were character songs, mind you. I do still wish that there were. I feel like I need them for my heart. The show might not have needed them, but I need them. I need them. As for someone was asking what my favorite Naruto opening is, that'd be hard to pick, but I can tell you what my favorite Naruto ending song is, and it actually is a hard choice. But Naruto's best ending song, which is insane to me because it wasn't even in the English dub version, which is what I grew up watching. But the reason this song, it's Akeboshi's song Wind. The reason I like it so much, I think, is partially because it is, one, so iconic, but it's also in English. The English isn't even good, but so I feel like the first time I heard it, I was really able to like resonate with it at the time more than I was able to a lot of the other music because I didn't speak any Japanese at the time. So a song that was in even a little bit of not great English was really able to resonate with me. And don't get me wrong, I'm one of those people who 100% thinks that music transcends. It also helps that the song is an incredibly good song. Like, in my opinion, what's the word? Composition wise. By the back door, a man ran at me twice though, but I didn't care. Waiting is wasting for people like me. Yeah, I believe it's the first ending. Again, I actually don't know because I watched the English dub and it wasn't there. It wasn't there. Yeah, I really wish it was. I really wish it was in the English. Yeah, I saw. Now that I looked this up, I can see that they were on the first take not that long ago. 'Cause you will hate yourself in the end. You say dreams are dreams. I ain't gonna play the fool anymore. You say, and I still got my soul. Take your time, baby, your blood needs slowing down. Oh, it's such a good song. Oh my god. It's such a good song. The issue I have with Naruto openings, there's really good Naruto endings too, but there's too many good Naruto openings for me to pick one. Because yeah, we are fighting dreamers. It's so fucking iconic. But then so many of them are fucking iconic. You guys already know this, but I didn't grow up with Shippuden because I didn't have access to it. So I can't comment on any of the songs from Shippuden. All of the songs that I would know are going to be the ones from the first 200 episodes of Naruto. Let me look them up. I'll go through them and I'll try to help all Naruto openings. I'll try to see. So the first one doesn't mean anything to me. Oh my god, the second one! Hiki onaisa sodayo. Ah! This was my jam as a kid! Kokoro wo soto すのぎゅっと引き寄せたらうぬぬひと掴むのもとさI don't know any of the words that I've never tried to sing that. I've never looked at the lyrics. It's so good though. ねねねねねに立てはないよりぷとそう遠くへ I always love the texture of in the voice of the singer for this one. 遥か彼方Bound, bound, 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 bound. Okay, opening 3. What do you sound like? It's like I'm getting stabbed in the chest. ねねねながらでもいい歩き出してもういいかい We should watch all of Naruto together. You guys wouldn't like that. I'm sorry. I won't suggest I won't suggest that. Oh my god, my heart's being like it's like someone is like gently rubbing my heart in my chest right now. Oh my god, I might cry. These songs make me so emotional. Naruto means so much to me. Oh. 自分の腕でそうだ大事なものいつものないものだけ寝てもなくしてもあぬたむまま I should learn to sing these. I should learn to sing all these songs. しさを力に迷いながらでもいい歩き出してもういいかい Okay, opening 4. What do you sound like? I need to be reminded. Oh, yeah. Fighting Dreamers. We are fighting dreamers. 何を目指して fighting dreamers. 何くの構わず fighting dreamers. Come on me, oh, just go my right here, right now, bang! Right here, right now, burn! Oh my god. Sasuke with his little hip out. Like, bro, what are you doing? He looks so cool. 僕のカラスがそれを破り捨てた心の目見払いてしかと今は見極めわめろんわめる Oh, sorry, I'm watching the openings fully. I love Fighting Dreamers. It's such a silly song. Cause what the hell? Like the most serious shit imaginable is happening in Naruto at this point, in my opinion. Like, there's so much shit going on that's just so fucking intense. Like, are you joking? And then like, while all this is happening, you have this song. Which is a great song. Is an amazing song. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Opening number 5. I might need to lock in and listen to this one. We might... All of them are good, but... Simple な思いを伝えただけなのくすんだあの日の風はなわけないのねあの出来事が君を苦しめるだろうさよならなんだ気がついてsorry. What are you doing to us? What are you doing to me? You guys did this to me. Let's not get this twisted. I like this opening a lot, but I always hated how how it cut off. And then I think that was was that the last of the like really big? When did the filler? This one I didn't, this 6 I didn't like as much. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite. It's just okay. You started it? These are the filler ones? I think so. I think these, after this point, these are all the filler openings. I think 6 through 9 are all wait, is Yura a filler one? Okay, I'm skipping to 7. I like this one too. Oh! 彼方へかけてくの決まってる道は遠くても未来へ続いてる僕らはせかして行動がスピードを上げてた中で目覚めても同じ光を探した星空の下数えきれない星座と影 I don't know how the Japanese goes. I haven't heard this song in forever. 何を見つめているだろう This one fucking slaps. Sorry, I was about to dismiss most of the filler ones because I haven't heard them as much, but this is taking me back. That took me straight back like a stab in the heart. What arcs were happening during that one? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I forgot about this one until it started playing. No, just looks like a survival game. I don't think it ever clocked on me that those were actually English words. I love Naruto openings. Sorry, I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. You guys can't even hear what I'm listening to. You probably are not. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's hear 9. I know 9 is Yuda, right? The only one by a female singer, right? So Yuda, I think, is the one that I heard the least. I think this is the one that I'm the least familiar with, but from the show, I don't know why. I think it's because I watched I watched a misheard lyrics version of this song when I was like watching the show, and it made me kind of dislike the song. But the song is really fucking good, and I've gotten to like it more now that I'm older. But I like seeing the girls being cute, so it's fine. can't. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I was gonna pick a favorite, but I can't. I can't pick a favorite. I can't. They're all too good. I can't. I can't. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. You want me to pick from these? I know what one it's not, and the one that it is not is 6. It's not 6, and it's not 1. Nothing against 1, but I just don't remember it. It's not 1's fault. It's not 1's fault, but it's just not my favorite. Because I don't know it. I don't know it. That's it. Now I feel like I need to look at the endings from the original TV show. Because there's one... It immediately started playing opening 3 again. Opening 3, I can't tell you why it's nostalgic for me. Apart from the anime itself, there's another reason that it's really nostalgic for me. There's several Naruto games online that were like fan-made games, and they'd use just... There was also a Shippuden opening that was using like a Naruto dress-up game where you could like dress up Sakura. It was like, I believe your promise. It's so hard to give me curse. Always I feel it. The pressure's tight with you. I believe your promise. It's too hard to give me. Cause it's always like you. It's my precious time is you. Da 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 da. Ooh. Na 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 kaze. Da 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 da. Yeah, it was used in a Sakura dress-up game. And so I hadn't seen Shippuden, so I didn't know that this was a Naruto song until that. And I was like, this is so good. What the hell? Who did this? Who did this to me? Who did this to me? Who decided? Who decided to torture me? What is this? Okay. I guess if I had to pick... They're all really good. And that's what makes it impossible. Like, every single one of them except 6 felt like a stab directly into my heart. Like, someone took a... Like, you know how in Twilight, when fucking Edward, he pulls out the syringe of like his spit, and then they're like, what is that? And he's like, my venom. Like that's what listening to these songs feels like to me. It feels like Naruto has pulled out a syringe of nostalgia and shoved it into my heart and just like pumped it full. Like that's what it feels like. That's what just happened to me. See, if you want me to tell you one of my favorite Naruto songs, it's a Supercell song. It's Utakata Hanabi. It's the 14th Shippuden ending. It's it is so special. I just feel like it's such a special song in my heart. I've never sung it in Japanese though. Yeah, now I'm to the actual part that's in the anime. Yeah, exactly. It's the Sakura Beach one. I just love Sakura. I know so many people are like, oh, she's a bad character. I don't care what you think. Because I love Sakura. I think she's awesome. So I don't care what you have to say. I don't care what you think. What you think doesn't matter because it's all about me and my Pookie. And as far as I'm concerned, Sakura Haruno, that's Pookie right there. That's my Pookie. That's my Pookie face. You cannot talk bad about Sakura Haruno in front of me and you can never convince me that she is not the best ever. You know, and this is complete fucking heel turn. Do you guys remember the anime Kanagi? I've never seen Kanagi, but I've heard the, like, music, like, the opening songs and stuff. Do you guys remember Kanagi? Please say yes. Here, I'll link you a scene from it. Here, look at this. Do you remember this? Moment, Glenn! Moment! Beans are the meat of the field. Kanagi feels like the opening was so iconic. This is no longer about character songs. Now we're talking about anime openings. Yeah. Crazy shrine girl. Yeah. Unbelievable. 歌ってるいるわよ。でななな主観に。でなにじんだベイビーフェイス。ねてねてねにこど。ななながまかす。スピード違反の driving. This shit's so cute. Oh my god. I miss these days. なんでたてねななからのあなたが好きまだまだ地味だねななな地味だねふわふわななななな脱いで飛び込んできたらどれでも地味だねなななな恋だめは見せてあげるそっと Hot days night game そうなななMy chest feels so light. What is that one anime? I'm gonna hum something. You guys have to tell me what it's from. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. はははてるだけどたなたなとよたらねなしだから全然たられたらたらとなんてわがままでみたいねえ本当におバカさん教えてねねねねおバカさんななははななにねななたいななななななやっぱり外していけない頃ななやっぱりタイミングななほまねめねなんだななん Yeah, School Rumble. For context, I've never seen School Rumble. I've never seen it. But let me link it. I just picked the first one that came up on but this music video lived rent free in my head for a long time. It's just so cute. 考えてるんだけどおなこの子もやっぱり少しだから全然女の子の気持ちなんてないみたいねえ本当におバカさん教えてほしいの僕バカさん I don't know the Japanese though 一番大切なことはやっぱりタイミング It's another one of those cases where I've never actually looked at the lyrics. And I've only heard the song and not ever actually trying to do anything other than hum it, which is my mistake. I wish I could sing these well. Oh my god, I love... 本当に本当におバカさん教えてあげようかおバカさんななななな一番大切なことは絶対外しかいけないことはねやっぱりタイミング Sorry, I'm just like completely off topic of anything. So cute. Did you watch Ranma 1/2? I haven't seen Ranma 1/2, but I'm familiar with the opening. And I think it's fucking awesome. From the original one. You know what I'm saying? Yappari timing. I'm so sorry. Anyways. Yeah, Naruto openings. I feel like Haruka Kanata is such an iconic one. And the singing is so good. I feel like maybe it would be easier for me to pick if I looked up translation so I could understand everything really well. Have I seen Inuyasha? So I need to watch all of Inuyasha in order because I actually have watched Inuyasha. But the issue is I had the experience everyone else had with Inuyasha where you fall asleep with the TV on and then you wake up at 2 a.m. To like the music in Inuyasha playing and you're like, what the hell's going on? Where am I? And then you end up watching episodes of Inuyasha, but they're never in order because I didn't know when it aired, and I didn't know how to find that information. Like Naruto, I knew when it aired. I knew how to find the new episodes of Naruto when they were coming out. But you are shit out of luck if you didn't watch the episodes when they aired. You were never seeing them again. Good fucking luck. Good luck watching the show in order if you don't watch it when it comes out. Because the internet wasn't really at that point where it was easily accessible to like, you couldn't just like go on to Crunchyroll and watch the anime. You had to wait for the box set to come out. Do you guys remember those days? You had to wait for the box set. And if that box set didn't, it would probably only have a few episodes on it, man. Good fucking luck. So Inuyasha, I watched a lot of Inuyasha, but it was never in order. So I've got to be completely honest. I have no idea what the hell is going on in Inuyasha. I do now, obviously, but like at the time I was like, whoa, Sesshomaru, he's so hot. Oh my god, Inuyasha and Kagome, they're in love. Now there's this girl named Kikyo. Who the hell is she? Why is she here? Why does this seem like it's a love triangle all of a sudden? Oh good, now they're visiting Kikyo's friends in the human world. That's so nice that they can just do that. I didn't know what the hell was happening. I had no idea. And then sometimes people would die and I'd be like, hello? People are dead all of a sudden. What the hell is going on? What's happening here? Guys, I bought so much anime physically. We are not the same. Now I can just... I'm glad because I don't have to... No, not Kikyo's friends. Kagome's friends. Did I say Kikyo? I'm so sorry. そんな悲しみは優しさに自分らしさを力に迷いながらでもいい歩き出してもういいかい God. Okay, wait. I can tell you what what I think. You guys are not gonna agree, but I'll explain why. one of my favorite anime openings of all time. And it's not even close, okay? It's not even close. Every time I hear this opening, I like... And it's interesting because I have watched some of Shakugen no Shana, but I'll be completely honest. I haven't seen a lot of Shakugen no Shana. But the song being from Shakugen no Shana, I think is genuinely one of the most special songs ever. Of all time. And I know that people are going to be like, I don't agree with that. Why do you think that? But what you got to understand is it's not only the vocal performance. It's not only the composition of the song. I'm sure the arrangement is great too, but admittedly, I'm not that great at telling if arrangements are really high quality or not. I just am more focused on vocals and song meaning and stuff because that's mine. But I like the instrumental a lot too. And the lyrics of this song, oh my god, chef's kiss. This is one of the most, in my opinion, romantic, like actually full-on romantic anime songs. You might not agree. You might look at it and you might not understand. And that's okay. If you don't get it, that's fine. Oh my god, but the song like literally makes me feel so... It makes me feel so many things. No, this one's by Kotoko. Kotoko, I believe, did everything. I'm pretty sure she sang it and composed it. Oh my god, there's literally a comment on this video from 8 months ago that says, "Thank you, Nerissa Ravencroft of hololive English-Advent for bringing me to enjoy this gen of..." I linked this 8 months ago. 一つ守るべきは君の未来だからなんかで死ぬほど選んで It also has my favorite word. I don't know if you guys know this, but erande is my favorite Japanese word. Because we love choice. 今は明日は君へ This song is so good. Oh, my heart. It's, anyways, I'd highly recommend you look up the song and you look up the meaning and you like just sit with it for a little bit. If you are a romantic minded person with a soft heart, you will like this song a lot. Have you heard the Sosei no Aquarion? Oh my god, don't bring that one up to me either. Yes. I'm very familiar. I'm very familiar with the Sosei no Aquarion OP. Why would you make me think of that when I'm already listening to a song that makes me emotional? You want me to fucking die? Okay, I'll go listen to Sosei no Aquarion. I haven't heard this one in a while. It has the lyrics on it, but I'm not going to be able to sing it. Let me make sure I turn them on. Nope, these are Spanish subtitles. I don't want that. Those won't help me. Wow, the subtitles aren't even right. These subtitles are very wrong. It's fine. と恋しくなった一緒といるあとの愛してる For context, these lyrics literally have 1億と2000年後も愛してる which is not correct. It's 愛してる not 愛してるBut for some reason the subtitles are just very interesting on this. The romaji is very interesting and not correct. その日から僕の地獄に音楽を絶えないThis opening I also think is an incredibly romantic opening. Oh my god. For me, as you can tell, I really like songs that have a strong romantic heart to them. Because if you read the English lyrics, I'll read them to you. On the day the world began, under the tree of life, the two of us heard the faraway echoes of the whales' voices, all the things I lost and all the things I loved. Embracing them in this hand, where will I wander to now? The amber sun in which the answers lurk. If we hadn't met, I would have remained an angel of massacre. A soul that holds the sparkle of immortality. Don't hurt my wings. I was born to know this feeling. I've loved you since 10,000 and 2,000 years ago. I grew to love you more in the days when 8,000 years had passed. I still love you after 100 million and 2,000 years. From the day I knew you, music won't cease in this hell of mine. Don't ask me to explain, because I feel like reading... This is one of the reasons I'm really, really passionate about doing localization for Japanese music. Reading this song directly to you is not going... Like, same with if I go and I look up the lyrics for Being. Being Kotoko lyrics. I'm gonna look you up, and if I read to you these lyrics, you're literally going to be like, are you insane? But you need to understand that the Japanese direct translation is not able to articulate the feeling behind the actual Japanese lyrics, if that makes sense. So for example, if I read to you Being, choose the present when our heartbeats pound and touch each other. Go forward towards the end of time. Standing alone, I muttered in the empty night the words, see you tomorrow. I yearned for strength and in eternity. Like the sun that burns as it goes around and illuminates. If there is one thing I can leave behind, it would be the smile of this moment which embraces its existence. The only thing that must be protected is your future. In an instant, I choose this world which sways and creaks, always soaring above the land of destiny. Hiding in my heart the flame which has awakened. I'll give my present and my future to you. So again, this one still beats out Sosei no Aquarion, but that one is so good too. But like, if you listen to this, you might still think that they're pretty, but you might be like, yeah, but I wouldn't really call it like really romantic, you know, like, but if you translate this correctly to be able to get the sentiments across in the proper way in which we usually understand music, in which we are able to comprehend music, then I can guarantee you, like, this song will bring you to tears. Yeah, so that's why I get really annoyed when there's like, you've done like a translation of a song, or you've created trans lyrics for a song, and then people will just sit there and they'll be like, actually, this is the correct lyrics here. And I'm like, no, they're not correct, because that is a direct translation, and direct translations lose things. Direct translations are not always correct, per se. You might say, oh, well, they're correct in the sense that, yeah, but technically speaking, it is impossible to get all of the nuances of a language and that is not the language that it's being translated into, you know, like, unless you know a certain language, it's going to be hard to have all of the nuances in there. So if you're actually doing something that is meant to sound good, you need to localize it. It's not a choice. Localization is not something that people do to ruin something. It's something they do to bring out the full color of something. So someone might listen to something and be like, wow, that's not exactly what the Japanese said. And it's like, yeah, because no offense, if you translate it directly, it's not actually the best translation. Yeah, sure, it's accurate per se, but like it's not the most accurate translation. You need to get the meaning and the feeling behind it. Especially because Japanese and English are just completely different in the way that they function. They should be localizing properly. There is the issue of when people do localize incorrectly, or they remove things that are important. I'm not saying that all localization is always perfect and good, mind you. There's obviously people who will insert things that weren't in the original text, or will be like, this is stupid, I don't agree with this, and instead of trying to make it shine, we'll just make it something else. This happens as well. However, it does not change the fact that localization is always going to be better than a direct translation. Because I've got to be honest, there are some dubs, I love anime dubs. There are some dubs that come out that have a direct, I think I commented on this. So nowadays dubs are actually dubbed in a certain way where for the most part they're done in real time. So they're done week by week. So week by week they will make the script, and then the episode will go up about a week after they've recorded it, okay? So once these episodes go up, they basically get direct feedback at this point. And some people will not take that feedback. Obviously, there's always going to be some people with egos who see like, this isn't very good, the translation isn't like having any fun. I actually think this very much happened with the new Panty and Stocking dub. At first, I'll be honest, it was just fine, but I was like, oh, I'm not sure how I feel about this. But it really improved as the show went on, because I'm pretty sure they were reading the fan feedback and reading what fans were saying and seeing what fans missed from the season 1 dub and being like, okay, how can we make it more like that? How do we improve this then to keep it the direction that we want to go, but also doing this? They actually were taking the feedback from the fans who were not just saying, oh, this dub sucks because it's a dub, which, let's be honest, that happens all the time. That happens all the time, where there are people who just hate dubs because they're dubs. They don't care if the dub's actually good. They don't care if the dub's bad. They're going to hate the dub regardless. But there's actually people who do watch and enjoy dubs. And they do have very valid feedback to give. So the only thing is, will they fix the early stuff? Probably not. Because sadly, that's just not how it works, sadly. But it does mean that as it goes, it gets way better. So yes, would it have been good if it had been that way from the beginning? Yes, but the reality is, had none of the episodes came out and they had dubbed all of it first, all of them probably would have been done like the first few episodes. All of them. Meaning, the dub would have just come out and it wouldn't have had the chance to shine with the fan feedback who are basically expressing, hey, we want more of what was in the first season, to make them be like, wow, maybe we should do more of what the first season did. People really miss the repent, motherfucker. Why did we change it to repent, bitch? Let's change it back, you know? But yeah. So anyway, my point is, I don't care if you hate dubs. I don't care if you're gonna hate dubs and localizations no matter what. That's your prerogative. That's on you. I'm so happy that you secretly, if you hate something, the reality is, let's be honest, if you can't stop thinking about it, that you just have to complain, you actually love it. So I'm sure they're happy for you. I'm happy for you. But I really think that more dubs would be better if people just all were really, really passionate about the show that they're making. Because that's the thing too. I do really good translations, but I have to really, really be passionate about the song that I'm translating. Because I have to want to give it the best. Like, even like Being, I fucking love this song. I'm gonna be honest. I really want to translate it. I don't think I ever will. Because it is so, like, I need it to be perfect. And if it's not perfect, then I will end it all. Like, I will not be able to live with myself. So I can't even attempt it because it's to a point where it's to a level where it's actually too important that I can't touch it. But like, at the same time then, if for some reason Shakugan no Shana was getting a redub and they were going to dub all of the openings and they wanted to dub them in English and they asked me to, I would be at their throats and be like, there is no one better. No one is going to give this song more love and care than I will. Do not let anyone else touch it. But if I'm doing it for me, but again, if it's a point where I was being paid and it was going to actually be for more people than just me, I would obsess, you know? But there's also the unfortunateness is there's just so many shows that come out nowadays that it's like, back in the day, you might have read the Shakugen no Shana manga, and then when the show started coming out, you might get more into it. Or like same with like Angel Beats, you probably played the visual novel, or Clannad, you may have played the visual novel or heard about it, and then the anime comes out. But nowadays, I feel like there's so many anime, which isn't a bad thing, mind you. But I feel like it's hard to get an anime that you're like, unless it's something that you've been waiting for a long time, it's kind of hard to get something I feel like that you're like really excited for, if that makes sense. Sorry, I dropped something on the floor. Like, there's just too many that I feel like for me, I'm constantly really overstimulated. I feel like I'm constantly really overstimulated. I'm really overstimulated. I'm really overstimulated. Sorry, I know I said Angel Beast. Sorry, I made a mistake. I forgot that the visual novel came after. That was my mistake. My apologies. But nowadays animes there's just so many of them. But on one hand, I feel like things have gotten a lot better. But there's also so many that I'm just like, I don't want to watch the 50th isekai. And there's some really good anime airing today. Don't get me wrong. There's some fucking incredible anime. And there's like lots of really, really hype, amazing stuff. But there's also just so much, dare I say, filler anime. Filler anime. Like, all the ones where it's like, oh, he's a pervert in the title. Or like something like that. Like, I'm like, why? But then when they're like, I think it's because I'm also bitter because shoujo still gets treated the exact same. You guys know Fruits Basket, one of the most famous shoujo anime. It only just got a remake that actually finished the story like not that long ago. But the reality is, Fruits Basket had an anime back in the day that was popular at the time. The only sin it committed was being popular with girls. That everyone was like, no, it's not. It's not, like, it doesn't need to finish the story because it's not popular enough. You know what I'm saying? But obviously that's not true. Now we see as the years have passed, its popularity has persisted. But the original show, or same with Ouran High School Host Club, people are still waiting and praying for season 2 of Ouran High School Host Club. Still an iconic anime. Incredibly famous at its time. Are we ever gonna get it? Probably not. People still want it. People would still be happy to get it today. But people, I feel like a lot of times anime studios, they look at shonen and they're like, oh, well, I could just make another Jujutsu Kaisen. Which, for your knowledge, I love Jujutsu Kaisen. But I still can't help but call it Pink Naruto. Because so many of the characters, I'm just like, Goro, is that Kakashi? Oh yeah, the main character, it's kind of like Naruto-esque. Oh yeah, and he has like a black-haired kind of brooding like psychic. Oh yeah, and then they have the one girl who's like, yeah, it's like they're all like the same Naruto like character prototypes. Like obviously they're different. And again, I really enjoy Jujutsu Kaisen, so I'm not saying that it's not completely unique. It obviously is. But at the same time, when they can just make another Jujutsu Kaisen type anime, when they can just make another Naruto, when they can just make another Bleach, you know, like, why would they ever finish? It's another thing. This is an anime you've probably never heard of. Maybe you have. Have you heard of the anime Skip Beat? Have you heard of Skip Beat? It's a shoujo anime, so the chance of you hearing about it is honestly pretty fucking low. Have you heard of Skip Beat? Yes, 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 you do? Okay, Skip Beat is an iconic fucking anime from back in the day. It's been a while since I've watched it. I think the manga is still fucking going at this point. Like, it's low-key kind of like One Piece with the fact that it's just been going for a really long time. And it just, she doesn't, the writer just doesn't know when to end it. She's having too much fun. She's like, I'm not running out of anything. Why would I stop? I think maybe it's going to end soon, or maybe it ended recently. I don't remember what the case was, but I think it's still ongoing. But, so the plot basically follows this girl who, she's in a relationship with this guy, and she just kind of lives a very, like, normal life with her boyfriend. Until... Or wait, is he her boyfriend? No. Okay, wait. It's been a really long time since I watched it. Let me read it. I'll read you the Wikipedia. Skip Beat follows the story of Kyoko Mogami, a 16-year-old girl who loves her childhood friend Shotaro Fua, but is betrayed by him. I'm pretty sure they were dating. But they were childhood friends. Having spent a large part of her childhood at Shotaro's parents' inn, she learned a great deal about hostelry and other such jobs. Shotaro, not wishing to take over his parents' business, asked Kyoko to run away with him to Tokyo, leaving high school and her life in Kyoto Prefecture behind to help him pursue a musical career. Upon arriving in Tokyo, Kyoko lives an unreasonably frugal life and works multiple jobs to support Sho, as he is called by his fans, spending nothing on herself and doing whatever she can for Sho, who eventually becomes ranked 7 at the top 20 most popular male celebrities of Japan. One day, she overhears Shotaro complaining about her to his manager, saying that she's a boring and plain girl who he thinks of as a doormat. He proceeds to sweet-talk and flirt with his manager, in stark contrast to his cold and demanding attitude he usually exhibits towards Kyoko. As she storms away, Kyoko doesn't shed many tears, as she learns that Shio wanted her along only to handle housekeeping duties. Instead, her Pandora's box opens, and she vows vengeance on Sho. She's carried away by security. Sho mockingly tells her that if she wants revenge, she had better become a bigger star than she is. And so, Kyoko changes her appearance and enters the entertainment industry, facing many challenges along the way. After this introduction, Skip Beat follows Kyoko's journey climbing up the showbiz ladder at first to gain her revenge, but later on her love of acting. Along the way, Kyoko meets an interesting people, troublemakers, foes, and friends alike, as she develops both as a person and an actress. Additionally, she begins to regain the sense of compassion and other tender emotions that she lost when her heart was broken by Shotaro. When she enters showbiz, Kyoko meets Ren Tsuruga, who is first disapproving of Kyoko for wanting to act for such silly reasons, because he holds the profession as semi-sacred. As Kyoko cultivates her acting and friendship, she soon discovers a sense of self separate from her initial plans for revenge. So it's basically the story about how a woman is scorned, and she's like, I'm gonna get revenge on you, bitch. As you saw, it's like most of the stuff I read like happens like first 2 episodes, basically. It's a really good show. It's a really good show, and they never finished again, I think the manga is still ongoing. But at the same time, the show was good and it was popular. It got to the point where it never even got an English dub, because that was also something that happened. Like we got lucky to get Tokyo Mew Mew dubbed by 4Kids, let's be honest. That was lucky. We got lucky to get Fruits Basket dubbed. Like, us girlies back in the day, you guys have no idea how lucky we were to get a dub of a show. And I think it took like Kickstarter. They had to do a Kickstarter to get a dub done of Skip Beat, because people wanted to dub it for fucking ever. And like people were like begging, and they're like, please, we want to dub this show. But they'd be like, oh, well, it's really like the rights were really expensive, I think was the thing. I don't remember exactly. I remember they had to do a Kickstarter for it though. But like the fact that you'd think, oh, okay, so it must not be that popular if it never got a dub. Meanwhile, it successfully runs a Kickstarter that for the dub alone reached an amount of $224,000. $24,000. No, not 24. $224,000. Excuse me. $224,000 it raised just to dub it. Only dub. So licensing and then paying for the dub, paying all the actors, paying all of that. That's all. It's insane. And I was so happy. And the budget they actually had for all of it was only $155,000. And this is a 24 episode anime. This is a 24 episode anime. It's so awesome. It's so awesome, man. Like, are you joking? Anyway, my point is, but for some reason, people are like, no one wants shoujo anime. No one wants that shit. Who wants a shoujo anime? And I'm like, please, I'm begging you. I need shoujo anime. Like, God, sometimes I'll like read a shoujo like comic, or like it's a manga. It's actual manga you can go and get, and I'm just like sitting there and I'm like, this is amazing. It's never gonna get an anime. You don't forget about Nana. Who can forget about Nana? Oh, you guys are gonna make me die. You guys are gonna kill me. Anyway, don't ask me why I'm talking. Why are we even here? We were talking about anime openings, and then we're talking about character songs before that. How did we get to character songs? I don't know. How did we get here? Never forget about Nana. Oh my god. Do you guys remember Paradise Kiss? Me, Shiori, and Fauna sing Lonely and Gorgeous at one of the Ian concerts. Do you remember that? Do you remember? This is all I'm saying. If we stopped making all of the boring, and don't get me wrong, I like Gooner shows. I'm not saying we can't make any Gooner shows. There's gotta be at least a few. But if we stop making 50 Gooner shows, that like 3 of them no one is gonna, at least 3 of them no one is gonna watch. And we actually did took the budget that would go into the stupid Gooner shows and just made even one popular shoujo manga into an anime, my life, oh my god, my life would be so much better. You know how happy I would be. But also, I really wish that studios would stop making so much anime, because I'd much rather have anime that I'm actually interested in come out sooner than have these really like shitty shows constantly coming out that I don't really care about, and then have to wait like years and years between. I'm gonna be honest, like Naruto, the first 200 episodes of that, I'd say they aired pretty consistently. There's pretty much no break. But nowadays, you'd be lucky, and I'll be honest, not that the animation in Naruto was perfect, but like overall, I'd say it was pretty good. But nowadays, like, this is not a critique of this anime specifically. I fucking love Spy Family. It is so hard for me to keep up with Spy Family because the distance between the seasons is so much. And I'm like, So I'm like, and I'm one of those girlies who's usually like, I'll just wait until it's done airing and then I'll watch it. But by the point that I don't know when Spy Family is going to be done airing, I think the manga's still going. The anime, I don't even know what season they're on right now, but I don't think they're maybe 4 at most. But it's gonna be a while. Yeah, it's only season 3. See, I overestimated. I'm gonna stick with it, but I need to wait until it's close to finish. But then that's another thing, is because the anime is always so behind. This is what happened to me with Quintessential Quintuplets. I'm about to spoil this show for you if you haven't watched it. I apologize. I was really excited for Quintessential Quintuplets. Usually I don't watch them, like those sorts of like harem anime, because I'm not interested, in no offense, seeing a boring man have like a ton of women attracted to him. Like, and the thing about Quints I especially specifically dislike is that all the girls have the exact same body, and I get why. It's because they're quintuplets, they have to look exactly the same, but of course they all have the same exact curvy body, you know, and to me it's just kind of, it's a little boring. That's all I'm saying. It's a little boring. I really enjoyed the concept at first, however, and I do think that the main character is a little bit better than some others. But yeah, Nino supremacy. Wait, I'm about to step in here real quick and be biased. Nino is best girl. Nino, best girl, hands down. Miku, close second. But like, Nino my queen. Nino, I love you. She's so good. Her character arc was the best. But by the time the first season was done, pretty much, like pretty soon after that, the manga ended. And I doubt they're going to change who he ends up with in the anime, and no offense. Tell me why, and I don't mean to offend anyone. Tell me why he ended up with the worst girl in Quince. And this is just opinion. Obviously, it's subjective. If you like said girl who he ends up with, that is totally, you are so valid. I'm so happy for you. You won. But I sat there and I immediately said, I'm not watching any more of this anime. It doesn't matter how much I like Nino. It doesn't matter how interested I was in the story. The fact that, in my opinion, he went with the girl who makes the least amount of sense for the story. No. No thanks. But it was actually one of the few harems I was really excited for. Because it's like, generally, like, you guys know I really like Clanad. We've watched Clanad, not After Story, but we watched all of Clanad on stream. I love Clanad so much. It's a harem anime, but the anime is done in such a way that they take the mystery out of it. There's also another, it's a girls harem anime. The English dub was called Kiss Him Not Me, and it's about this girl who likes yaoi, apparently, and she likes shipping guys together, but that's not really the main plot of it. Basically, she's really chubby and unattractive, and one day her Oshi in anime dies, and she goes into a depression and loses a ton of weight because she doesn't eat or do anything for a whole week. And after that, she is just a beautiful girl, apparently. It's a very strange plot. And then she basically, suddenly all of these guys, including guys who bullied her, are in love with her. And I've got to be very clear. So, and the plot's really funny because she's not really particularly interested in any of these guys per se. She like has moments where she's like thinking about them together and she's friendly with all of them and she does kind of like them all, but she's not like, it feels different from other harem anime, and I won't spoil it. I won't say who she gets with, but let me tell you, from the beginning, there was one love interest who I said if he doesn't get her at the end, it's over. I'm going to be so mad. And when the manga ended, she got with exactly who I thought she was gonna get with. Because it's not that the other guys weren't good. It's not that they didn't have anything going for them. They were good. All of the love interests were good, but there was just one who was obviously above the other, just in the sense that you could tell he actually loved her. Because one of them is literally her bully. One of them only likes her because she gets skinny. One of them is also her bully. And then one of them is her friend, no matter what she looks like, and likes her no matter what she looks like. And that's one of the things, because one of the episode plots is literally that she gains the weight back. And like pretty much all of the boys, except for the one I'm talking about, are like, you need to lose that weight, girl. You need to lose that weight again. This is embarrassing for me that I like you and you are not pretty anymore. You need to lose that weight. And so they're like forcing her to like do like these crazy workouts because they're like, wow, when you're pretty, I like you. But then meanwhile, the guy she ends up with is like, no matter what you look like, you're still you. And he doesn't really care. Like, I think they kind of throw him in just because, like, they have to or else he's not present for the episode, but he's not really, like, participating. And he's very clear that he, like, does not care what she looks like. And I'm just like, they have made one of these guys so much better than all the rest. But the anime ends after, like, I think 12 episodes. And then they just have her basically end on, oh, but they're, like, making a second season of my anime, so teehee. Instead of continuing the story, they just ended it there. There was no, oh, wait for season 2. There was none of that. That's what happens so often to shoujo anime, where quintessential quintuplets, which ended like pretty much immediately after season 1 came out, and in my opinion was not satisfactory. And then like a girls anime that is for girls and is still going, has it's not a perfect plot, but honestly was one of the more interesting harem animes I watched. Next to everything else that was coming out with it. And it just gets one season and then it doesn't get to continue. Like, I don't understand. A lot of shows, it's an issue. It's not just a lot of shows. It's a lot of shows that are specifically for women, and I'm tired of it. I want them to finish. The world God, we don't talk about the world God only knows here. Nothing against it. I actually really like one of the girls, but we don't talk, because it's also one of those where I'm like, I don't know why it's good enough that it apparently needs multiple seasons. I don't know. It's just fine. It's fine. I think the opening, I think there's some really good songs from it. And again, I really like one of the girls from it. But I'm just, again, it's not me saying that it's bad. It's me saying, why is it that kind of mid shows that always have a male protagonist and like a harem of women get like multiple seasons until they finish, but ones that are made for women never get to actually finish, unless it's like a fucking Fruits Basket where they skipped and only gave us one season, and then years and years later they actually finished it. We had to wait years and years for an entire remake. Like, are you joking? But Quintessential Quintuplets anime is still going, apparently. Because they make money. But that's the thing. The girl shows make money too. And I feel like if more places would acknowledge that, everyone would make more money. Because let's be honest, they've talked about this in Gundam too. Guys might feel like there are more male Gundam fans, but let's be real here. Let's be realistic. The people who make Gundam will tell you full on, the female fans are what saved Gundam. Gundam would not exist today if the female fans had not found it and decided that they liked it. If not for the people who do all the shipping, if not for the female fans, then the Gundam would be gone. It would not exist anymore. Female fans are insane. They're awesome. Us girly pops, when we love something, we will go all into it. But when you don't create merchandise for anything, when you aren't selling it properly, when you don't make more, when you're not advertising it, and then you blame, and then you're like, oh, well, it's not profitable. And it's like, well, what did you make for me to buy? There was no merchandise, as to where, again, if you look at something like Quince, I think season 1, they already had a ton of figurines out. So yeah, of course people are going to go buy figurines. That's just how it is. But then if you get something like, again, Fruits Basket, and the only other option, the only things for you to buy are the Blu-ray and the manga, what is there for you to engage with? Because Gundam, at least there's always Gunpla. I'm pretty sure there's pretty much always Gunpla. But yeah, it's like you need, like, because those are other things that increase. Is the other merchandise is usually what makes the money, if that makes sense. Yeah, girls will pay much more. Look, I'm a crazy fan. Okay, as I told you, I bought a ring measurer, because I want to buy merchandise from a game that I like that sells jewelry. The game has jewelry based on the characters. And so I'm gonna go buy expensive, not super expensive, but just like, you know, like it's costume quality jewelry, let's be honest. So it's probably overpriced, but I'm about to buy it because I really like the game. You know, that's just how it is. I'm not saying that guys obviously guys also spend money, but I'm just saying if you give anyone the opportunity, chances are they will buy merchandise, but you have to make the merchandise. If you're not making merchandise for it, then you can't sit in my face and tell me, well, anime for girls doesn't make any money, so that's actually why they're not making it, Nerissa Ravencroft. You silly girl, you don't know anything about how these things work. You're such a silly girl. No. It's because there's no merchandise. That's why it doesn't quote-unquote sell well. And then they complain about it, and then it's a circle. And then they say, no, it doesn't make any money. I'm like, yeah, they didn't give me anything to buy, so I didn't buy it. I had to go buy all these fan things, and I've spent thousands of dollars on fan merchandise. And you know whose pockets that could have lined? The official studio, if they would have given me the merchandise to buy, because guess what? I would have bought it. I'm just saying. I don't know why I'm still talking. And who even cares about what the fuck I'm saying? Probably nobody. That's my point already. Yeah, merchant advertising is huge. That's exactly it. It's you said it perfectly. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Self-fulfilling prophecies will do that. They will do that to you. But you also have to make something accessible too, because when stuff is Japan exclusive as well, and for example, if something has a lot of foreign fans, but then you don't actually appeal to them, then it might look like it's not successful, when really all these foreign fans are like, no, I want to buy it, but they're like, oh, but you're not buying it. And it's like, well, yeah, because I can't, because I can only buy it in Japan. And they're like, well, there's no fans in the States, so we're not going to sell it there, ha ha ha. When really, the fans in the States are sitting there crying on their hands and knees, being like, please, for the love of all that is good, send it over here so I can buy it. I'm sure you can all relate to that. Tell me, you can relate to that, right? Gundam base exclusives, region locks, Dragon Quest in a nutshell. Exactly. Guess what? We all have these experiences. It's too real. But then they'd look at you and then they'd say the same thing you guys just said to me. Oh, well, it's just not profitable to sell there. It just doesn't make any money. And how does that make you feel? Doesn't that make you feel like they're spitting in your face? Don't you feel like you just got spat in the face? You're like, but I want to buy it. But you're not giving me the opportunity. And then you're telling me I'm not profitable and that's why you're not selling here, but you don't give me the chance. Doesn't that feel bad? That's all I'm saying. That's what it's like with shoujo. That's all I'm saying. I'd say the collabs are a little bit different because a lot of times those are even specific area. So it's like, oh, only in this specific cafe in this specific place, you know. But I also relate to that. I get really jealous when I see a collab cafe. Like even right now, I'm actually jealous of those of you in America. I'm really pissed because I'm in Japan right now and you know who's doing a collaboration with Beard Papa? Hololive English-Justice is doing a Beard Papa collaboration. If you don't know Beard Papa, it's a Japanese company, but they make these really fucking yummy cream puffs. I fucking love Beard Papa. It's in Japan, but they also have some American locations, but this collaboration is only in America. So I am currently facing so much envy of those of you in the US who live near a Beard Papa because I want to try these fucking cream puffs so bad. Please, I want them. My spirit don't have a Beard Papa. But yeah, but that's the thing. But it still came to the States. And to my understanding, it's not just one location. It's all of the Beard Papa in the US locations, to my understanding. Don't quote me on that, though. I'm not involved in the collaboration. But that's what it seems like. That seems to be the case. So it's like, I'm really jealous because I feel like generally we need more. I want to see more of that. That would make me happy. But I also wish that they do it in all places. So like if there's like a sushi row, instead of just doing it like in one place, do it at like every single sushi row everywhere. So that if I have a sushi row near me, I can just go to it, you know? Or like if it's like a Kura sushi collab, do it with all the Kura sushis. So no one gets to feel left out. If there's one near them. Obviously, it still depends on that. You still then have to then travel somewhere, but... Anyway, again, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I just want... I want the Beard Papa! I want the Justice Beard Papa! I almost want to ask and be like, can you guys ask one of the ones in Japan to make it for me? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll just continue to like live with my head in my hands and cry about it. It doesn't matter. Anyways, I love shoujo anime. And I wish there was more of it. I wish there was more of it. I wish there was more merchandise for it. I would buy so much stupid shoujo merchandise if it existed. You know how much Sailor Moon Proplica I have? That's one thing that Sailor Moon really did a great success on. Sailor Moon, since the whole time that it's existed, has always had so much merchandise. You can get dolls. You can not only get dolls, but you can get other things too. You don't just have to get like the toy, the doll, like you don't just have to buy the anime. You can go, I think there were probably costumes you could buy at the time when it was really, really big. I remember, yeah, there's wands, there's the compacts, they like light up, they have like battery powered toys. Like there were and then there's the figurines. There's like, they'll remake like the music boxes from the show. Like even back in the 90s, they didn't even look good. Like, let's be honest. But like, I mean, I think they look good, but that's because they're nostalgic. But yeah, and then there's makeup, there's jewelry, pretty much anything that they made merchandise. It didn't, like, I remember they had, now that you mentioned nail polish, they had the different Sailor Senshi transformation sticks for just like the regular girls. And they were all nail polished too. So they looked kind of like them from the show, but then if you open them up, they had actual nail polish in them. And I'm like, I just don't see anyone doing that anymore, and that's what I need, because like that is the kind of kitschy stuff that I would buy. You know how much I would buy? And like I still buy. Like I have pretty much all of the Sailor Moon Proplica that came out with Sailor Moon Crystal, as Sailor Moon Crystal was airing. I even went and rebought the Brilliant Color editions for like 2 of the compacts because they looked so much better, and already I thought the Proplicas that they released looks great. But then they released a Brilliant Colors, and I was like, somehow these are even better. And it already was awesome. What the hell? What's going on? What world do I live in? Anyways. Yeah, Precure does too. Like, if I go to the store, I went to the store yesterday, and you know what? I saw so many, like, I saw so much Precure merch. And I was like, this is crazy. That this is just here. And that's why Precure is still going, because they actually make merchandise. And it's not even just because they're for kids, because guess what? Adults buy that shit too. Kids might buy it, but adults buy it too. Same with Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon's not even made for kids, but you can find Sailor Moon merch and everyone buys it. Little girls will buy it. Adults will buy it. And guess what? It's still popular today because it had merchandise. Woo! It's merchandise, the saver of worlds. Guess what? If you make merchandise for your show, chances are it'll sell. You know what'll sell really well? Merchandise. I just want more merchandise for my TV shows, because I would buy it. I'm so. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. I gotta like calm down. You know how much Naruto merch I used to buy? I used to buy so much Naruto merch. I love Naruto. I love Naruto so much. I used to have a Naruto headband. I used to have Naruto figurine toys that I got at the store, and I could play with. Sorry, this is reminding me of the worst thing ever. Do you guys remember Mermaid Melody? I need them to find the Mermaid Melody dub, and I need them to release it just for me. I love Mermaid Melody. Mermaid Melody did have merch, and I still see Mermaid Melody merch to this day. I'm waiting for Mermaid Melody to get its remake. I'm waiting for it. I need it so bad. You guys have no idea. Mermaid Melody, please. I'm literally begging on my hands and knees. But it never got released in America because they couldn't find a... I think what happened is they really wanted to air it on TV because they wanted it to be like a show for kids, like in the same vein as what's it called? For kids stuff. So they were looking for a TV station, but TV stations were like, no, that's for girls. No one's gonna watch it. And now still to this day, there's like a very large number of people who are just like, wow, if only like Mermaid Melody had been released. I was so excited when I saw that, because I was old enough that I was definitely not in the age range that should have been watching Mermaid Melody, probably. But I don't care. I still look at that commercial, the like commercial, the Lost commercial for the English dub. It's not Lost. You can find it very easily online. I still watch that, and all of the toys in there, I'm like, I would buy that shit so quickly. What character from Mermaid Melody was my favorite? That's a really difficult question. I think in terms of voice, I really like Lena. Lena just, I feel like, I usually don't opt towards the green magical girl, but she just so fucking good vocally. But I really like Lucia. Everyone likes Lucia. Lucia is just so fucking cute. I really like her story with Kaito. And I think because she's kind of like the main insert character, I think she's really great. But then I also really like Noelle, Karen's sister, because Noelle is kind of like, she's an indigo pearl voice. She's just got a really pretty design, but she didn't get her dues in the anime. I liked a lot of the villains though in Mermaid Melody. The villains are just really good for no reason. Like, why are they so good? I don't understand. It doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm sorry. This stream has gone on for too long. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just felt like chatting. I woke up a little late, so sorry for starting the stream later than my usual stream time, and sorry for keeping you guys up. I know you have lots of things that you could be doing. So thank you for choosing to spend some of your time with me. And sorry for just ranting about anime and anime character CDs and anime openings and anime advertisement tactics and localization. All things that are fun to talk about. All things that are so much fun to talk about. Surely. Oh no, distractor, guys. No, 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 you can't distract me. Let's see who's live right now, and I'll send you over in a raid. How about... You guys would like that. Let's see. Currently... Kosaki Bijou is live, and so is Poruka. But I think they're the only ones who are live right now. So we'll go ahead and we'll raid into Bibu, who is playing Warframe. Thank you all so much again for coming to this gorilla stream. Sorry for doing a gorilla, but I'm sure you appreciate having a stream rather than not having anything. So, I had fun talking to you, and I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, darlings. So, where's my end screen? I need to find it before I say goodbye, or else it's gonna be really awkward. Thank you all so much again for coming, and have a lovely rest of your day. Bye, darlings!